Loud. Get down there. Welcome back! Loud! Fucking, do I have the bot on? Yeah, you guys can hear that. Sorry if that was loud to you guys in
That's
here.
fine.
A little hissy, that's about it.
It's hissy?
No. That because it was loud.
Beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's just the like ambiance of the like noise floor of the
Gotcha.
recording was just
He
like,
gets it.
oh, I
He's an
can hear
audio
it.
boy. He gets
Okay. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Gilligan's Grave, Nat19. It's us. We're back. It's another week of this. And there'll be, another 3 weeks after this to this month. This to this. It's us. We're the we that we are when we're being the we. We're the we that we were when we pulled up.
Logan, are you loaded with weed gummies right now?
No.
Like,
I would not be that energetic if I was loaded up with weed
It
gummies.
depends on the gummies.
You saw what they did to me. For those watching the VOD.
Oh yeah.
For those watching the VOD, I just came off of a long story that I'm not going to retell about how I got dangerously high last week. So if you want to hear
tune in live.
stories about that, you got to tune in live for the pre-streams. That said, yes, welcome back. I fucking made a little table of questions that I've forgotten. Hold on.
Oh no!
I'm
Well,
a fine.
look.
Fuck.
Okay.
What was your favorite childhood show? And who was your favorite character from it? Good
That's
engagement.
difficult to narrow down.
How
What's
like
them
how
all?
like wait,
what
what's
era
our
of
gauge for
childhood?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cause like there's Blue's Clues, there's Powerpuff
Yeah.
Girls.
Oh, Powerpuff Girls!
What was the first
Ours.
show that you remember making a point of following in continuity in order?
Dragon Ball Z.
And by that I mean when I discovered Inuyasha, it was the first show for me that made me follow the TV schedule and find out when it would be on because I wanted to
Yup.
catch it in order. That's the first one I remember being like, I care about seeing this in order. What was your
Yup.
first show that made you want to see things in order, that made you consciously aware there was a story to follow,
God.
that you weren't just catching on TV?
Dude, I'm just realizing that like all of my fucking like first ones were anime.
I should note that
It
these
was
questions
it
are
was
not
Dragon Ball
necessarily
Z,
for the
Sailor
cast.
Moon, and Pokemon.
These questions are
Yeah, I was
throwaway
gonna say,
You can't ask a
questions.
question like that,
These
not expect
questions
us
are
to think
throwaway
about
questions
it.
for people to answer in the comments and for us to answer over the thing. We're not.
But that's fun!
They're not
I
there to
wanna
put a big
answer.
roadblock.
I want to learn about my friends!
Can I add an additional question though on top of this
Yes,
question
you may.
because
Fuck yeah.
because Carrie pointed out that for herself and probably for a lot of people it might have been anime.
Yeah.
Did this show also lead to a sexual awakening?
Dragon Ball Z did for sure! Yeah!
Of some sort. Did you
Oh,
look at
Sailor
a
Moon
character
too.
and was like,
Oh no!
A lot of,
Yo, Sailor Mars though, what's up, girl?
a lot of hot spring
Ooh.
scenes in Inuyasha.
a lot of Inuyasha running in on Kagome naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude!
And yet Rumiko made a point that to never give Kagome a panty shot. Keep
It's
running
true.
in on her naked
So-
though. No
so
panty
proud.
shots though.
So proud.
boobs out all the time, especially in the manga. Panty shots? No.
Forever titillated.
I kind of a little bit respect that though. Like,
Yeah.
Boobs out, no
This
panty
isn't
shot?
right.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
heckin'. All right.
Yeah.
So, with that question that is not intended to be answered by the cast, is intended to help people if they want to comment and help with the algorithm.
I can't help it. You can't throw a question
You
out there
can
and not
help
think
it.
about it.
You're a
Every
grown-ass
time
woman.
We have asked one of these questions. We have answered though, and
Yeah.
it might encourage people to answer their own thing.
Thank you, Aaron.
People are answering all
It's
over
about
the place. They're doing
engagement.
fine.
Yeah.
It was Pokemon.
All right, this is Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon was also one, but I don't think that was a sexual
But it
awakening
didn't
of any
it didn't
kind.
awaken
Yeah.
anything
All right,
you
new
know?
rule. New rule. The cast sits
Just out
on
there
it.
like,
the
I have
cast,
some
the
feelings
cast
about
sits on it
Snorlax.
and thinks about it and answers it over the break. New rule.
Okay.
Oh, I
So
did
that-
forget.
that's a fair-
So that the
That's
start of
really
every
positive.
session is not 20 minutes of talking about the question.
Logan, we're
Fair.
all riddled with ADHD.
I
You
know,
expect
it's
that
what I'm
fucking
trying
happen?
to avoid, like, stepping into.
Where's
It's
the,
okay.
Hold on.
Someone will have to remind us that
Yeah.
the question. It was fine.
All
It'll
right.
be fine, Carrie.
you go.
I got you, baby.
Okay.
Baby
We're
girl.
jingling the
Taking
keys.
me, mwah.
Yeah, right?
Doing the keys.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody, Gabe, D&D. We're gonna do a D&D. We're doing a D&D. But before we do a D&D, I should also note for people at home that if plans go as I intend them to, starting next week we will be multi-streaming to YouTube, to the Project Mouthwash channel as well, where I might not back up the videos, I probably won't, but we're gonna hopefully try to bring that audience sort of into the fold, or at least make them aware we're streaming. Because, you know, there's 230,000 odd subscribers over there, and I'm sure at least 2 of them might like D&D.
Yeah.
No, for real, yeah. Like, we have 1 million subs, but we get, like, maybe 80 people watching on YouTube.
I love all our Abridged fans, but also a lot of y'all do not like anything that is not the thing you're there for.
And that's fine. You're here for the thing that you're
no
here
one's
for,
holding you
man.
hostage.
Yeah.
But also, we do other things
Oh, shit. What's
in
up,
life.
Justice?
Justices.
What up, Justice?
Pull up. Hey,
What were you saying?
nothing.
They're just holding them hostage.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's
You're saying
true.
that he's doing it, yeah.
Tee-hee. He has a gun.
Fucking, I don't know, man.
God.
It's such a.
You didn't have to tell
so,
them.
so frequently on our shorts. Like, I say frequently, I mean like maybe like twice a month. When our shorts go up from UBW, we get people being like, go back to making Sword Art Online Abridged. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with you.
Your fans are so bad, they're mean to us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry! Listen, dude.
They also
Again,
all
we
think
get
you and
the meanest
Corey
people
sound
on
the same,
stream.
which you so fucking don't.
We really don't.
It's true.
God damn. No, dude, we get people on our fucking stream chats being like, y'all taking so long, you might as well give up on SEO. And I'm like, you know what, Clyde? You're right.
We'll do that. We'll give up.
We will.
You
We'll stop doing
convinced
it.
me.
You convinced us to stop. You're
Good
right.
job.
Internet
Yep. It
Clyde
was you.
fucking did this. It
Yep.
was you.
It was you. I want you to know that.
Yep. But
That
but
thing you wanted so badly, you failed me.
You're
It's
right.
yours.
It would be
Go away.
logistically sensible for us to stop
You
right
win,
now.
Charlie. You win.
The project files are
Abridged
deleted. It's gone. Thank you,
Here,
Clyde. Thank
you
you
can
for
do it.
Thank you for releasing me.
You win the whole factory.
You've done it.
You've done it.
Come climb into my glass elevator so I can throw you
Matthew
into
just holding a
space.
sock. The fucking it's just like fucking Matthew is a free YouTuber.
He wouldn't know what the fuck to do with his life if that happened.
Master has prevented Matthew with a comment. Matthew is a free YouTuber.
Oh man!
All
I
right,
give him so many thoughts.
Oh.
D&D time.
Wee!
All right, so I'm gonna roll my die. Someone's gonna tell me what happened last time. This is actually one of the ones where it's a bit challenging, and that's why it's good that it goes to Aaron.
No.
Fucking God.
Okie doke. We started off with everything all fucked up. First aid was provided in the short term quite quickly. Scar and Lily and Pepper stayed behind while the rest of us went with our new prisoner Morlane to the downtown HQ, where Commander Dendron met us and told us that we were the only people that he was basically 100% sure he could trust, and that I shouldn't respond to orders from anyone other than him and only him if it's face to face. To which Lori provided a lovely passphrase.
Cat Wompus.
Catty Wompus. Then, unbeknownst to us, Skarn and Lilia immediately left the house to go meet So'un, where they had a dramatic and telenovela-esque encounter.
Oh, it was great. Oh my
It was delightful.
Wasn't my fault.
Skarn's doing their best.
I'm just here, man.
They're a supportive friend.
I'm very supportive.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
And while they were doing that, Pepper was scrounging around looking for all sorts of notes and knickknacks. They found a puzzle box, and they chatted with a cat, and they chatted with our derpy little prisoner friend who was also taken to the Southwester Clinic over at the Resting Head? Yeah, the Resting Head Clinic, where later on, Pepper, Lori, and I went there, talked to Dr. Southwester. We learned about a new disease that's affecting people that is very, very difficult to cure if you don't catch it quite early. And then Lori had a bit of an emotional episode before we went to bed.
Hey.
Lifin.
Lefin. Alrighty. So. We're going to come in on the day of Monday, the 19th of November, the year 756 of the Second Era. And it is currently 6 a.m. I have water in the background for reasons that I don't fully understand, if I'm being frank. Heck, I should probably change that on. It's something more cavey. Hold on.
Neighbors were watering
Someone's
the lawn.
taking a shower.
Cave with water. Yeah. All right.
I
We're
think
going
you'll
to
do.
open, because everybody went home and went to bed. We're going to open with Skarn and Lilia. The last thing that you guys remember is Soun saying something to the effect of, like, you want to see something
Watch
wild?
something
Watch
cool.
this.
Yeah.
You then both find yourself from that point on. You have no memory of the conversation past that point. All you remember is awaken, or not remember. You simply become aware that you wake up having at some point fallen asleep. You wake up on bed spreads that have been laid out in a spare room in the temple, as it seems you fell asleep there.
Where am I? What?
Lilia is taking a bit more of a second to wake up than you, Skarn, so you find yourself rising earlier. An unusual circumstance for you.
Okay, this is weird. Wasn't... Where's Saun? Wasn't he just saying, hey, Lily? Oh, she is out. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Where are we? What is... That was cool. All right. Hey, Lilia? Lilia? No? Okay. Cool. Can I, like, investigate, like, where I am, just in general? I'm just in the same place, right?
Taking a look around, you do not appear to be in the same room. You appear to be in another room that is within the same temple. You recognize this as still being in Karagash's sanctuary. You figure you're probably in one of the rooms that they leave open for those that need shelter during the night.
Okay, word. Oh. What am I supposed to be doing right? I mean, like, that's a long rest, correct?
Oh, yes, everybody was just long rest. I'm going to long rest everybody. Badoom.
Sick.
Preach.
Rest and long rest.
Oh, thank God.
I'm not bleeding anymore. Sick. Okay. I guess I have to wait for Lilia to wake up, and then do we just meet up with everybody at this point? I don't know. This is hard to deliberate by myself. I don't make these decisions myself usually. Huh. I should learn to make decisions. This is Skarn, by the way.
He's just talking out loud.
Yeah, he's just talking out loud.
As you do so.
I'm sorry, my tummy was bumbly.
You heard all that, yeah?
Those are first words.
Just
morning.
sits up
I mean,
straight.
in Lilia's head, she wakes up like a Disney princess. Scarred sees her rise like Frankenstein.
Those were literally the first words that came out of you. You thought you woke up all perfect, and it's just like,
She's like,
good morning.
Sorry, my tummy was bubbly.
Says Lilia.
good morning. I have no idea how we ended up in one of the little cot rooms, but I guess it's morning.
No.
I don't know what
Wait,
you
it
want.
sounds like I'm disappointed. Hold on.
Why are you disappointed? What?
Well, I didn't agree to suddenly fall asleep.
That is true.
Were we
Pretty
like?
late.
Were we like? Did he drug us?
I don't think it was a drug. The food was pretty good. I don't know.
You think he put a spell on us?
Would the druggers really leave us in the same place with our kidneys?
I mean, can you see if your back has any scars?
No, I can't.
Do you want me to check your back for any
Check
scars?
the back.
Okay.
Any scars? No. Don't lie to me
Oh my
like
goodness,
this.
Scarn.
Don't do this.
I'm so sorry.
Don't do this to me.
It's all my fault. Scarn,
Come on.
nothing happened.
All right, we're gonna leave. We should get out of here. We gotta meet up with it. Where is everybody?
I don't know. We should probably leave though. Wow, we didn't get any answers. I'm gonna have to really think about how I feel about that.
Hey, it was your idea.
Well, yeah, I know it was my idea, and at the end of the day, it's only my fault that this happened, and I dragged you along into it, and I'm sorry.
I didn't say that. I just said it was your idea.
But right now, I don't know how I feel about all this.
All right. Well, let's keep thinking about that as we get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I think we should leave nonchalantly. That way we don't raise any suspicion.
Yeah, usually that would be the best way. I mean, the best. Well, where do you want to go? Probably back to Desmond's house, honestly.
Probably would be a good idea. I mean, yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
I know
Gotta
what,
be-
nowhere else to
gotta be-
look for.
All right, well, I'll have now you lead the way.
How long is that gonna take? 20 minutes ish.
To get to Desmond?
Yeah.
Desmond luckily lives like right across the
Like
way.
10
It would take
minutes
you
away.
like all
Yeah,
like
it's like.
5 to 6 minutes to walk over there.
Oh, I thought the lines meant 10.
The lines, yeah. So they do, but you're so close on either side that I'm like, I don't know. It takes an inconsequential, roughly 10-ish minutes amount of time. The lines are largely there for if you're like traveling between pits for me to look at. If you're just like jumping a little tiny bit, I'm like, whatever. Time's soup. It's a construct. We made it.
Time is
Depends on
fake.
your pace.
We made it up.
You move fast enough, time moves differently. Fucking, it's what is even his time?
That's literally true.
I'm just throwing people on the map because I'm able to, because it's a thing I can do. There you go.
What?
Wow. All right, so you head over there. Do you know where Desmond's house is?
Yeah.
You went
it
there,
says
right?
I took the
Desmond's
mirror
residence.
All right. You guys make your way out of the temple. As you do, you kind
It's a sign
of
of
you
the
escape past the it's the later hours of communion. This would be around the time that they'd be like, all right, it's daytime, everybody, out. As of this point, you do not bump into Linnell, who probably at this hour would actually be sleeping because he sleeps in 2 weird times of day because of his religion. He does not sleep once. He sleeps during the transitional hours of yeah. So
Is it
he's
diurnal or some shit. I don't know.
yeah.
Like
It's
a
a thing,
theater.
thing that moonraisers do. They sleep during the transitional hours of like, what is it, fucking like 5 to 9 and 9 to 10, and 6 to 10, I think, something like that. Doesn't matter. Not awake. You don't see any sign of Sa'un as you leave, and you guys find your way out pretty easily. As you step outside, just as a note about the area, despite it being morning, the moon route that is up above you guys, it is giving off the same look. It always appears to be a perpetual state of like night, as if this part of the underground was always lit by moonlight at all times of day. You head out, you head across the way, you head towards Desmond's residence, and as your hand reaches for the door to give it a knock, we flip over to them as they wake up.
I'm definitely already up.
You would be.
You would be.
Lawrence.
I was gonna say I stayed at Desmond's. I remember.
Yeah. What are you doing,
There was
Lawrence?
the whole thing. Sleeping later than Desmond.
Yeah.
Yeah. About it. Yep.
Yeah, I'd be making food or something because I know they'll be working up soon.
Yeah, you said something at the end of last game about like a basket or something being at the door. But that's
Not
at
at
my
mine, that's at
house,
your
right?
place.
At
Yeah.
your
okay,
house.
It's at my house. Interesting. Okay. Making sure. Cool. I'm even. I'll probably wake up when I smell food.
All right.
Oh, what you making?
Hash browns.
Sick. Okay, I get some, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Of course you. What? Do you think I can eat all this myself?
That's fair. You do have an itty bitty body. Thank you.
All right, get comfy.
Okay.
And then a knock, I
They have
suppose.
breakfast, yeah.
Ding dong.
I'll go grab more potatoes. You get the door.
Okay, I just got comfy. Okay. I open the door. Oh, hi!
Hey,
Come
what
on in.
happened?
Desmond made breakfast.
Oh boy.
I'm just sick. I scrunch in.
I was gonna say, like, is this like a fucking halfling quarters? Is it itty bitty? Can
I
Scar
don't
get
think he's
in
got
here?
a small house, but I think it's like, you know,
You
It wasn't
real
built
big.
with scarns in mind.
you know. I don't think he bought an inaccessible house for himself, so I don't think it was made for scarns.
Be so funny. Oh, watch your head there, Scar. Yep.
Don't get okay.
got- you got it?
I'll
Yep.
be over here. Don't worry. Okay, I'll just crunch.
You maybe-
I'll sit over
Yeah,
here.
you may want to hunker down like on the floor or something.
Yeah, no, I'm
like-
good. I'm
yeah.
over here. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Oh, okay.
Aw. He's so big.
He's so big. How you guys doing? Are you feeling better? You were messed up yesterday, Lilia.
I'm all better now. The church fixed me up real good.
Yeah, it was the church, all right.
What?
I mean, it was.
Yeah, they definitely fixed you up.
Why do you gotta... Scarn,
You're
why do
saying
you
it
have to
weird.
say it like they did something nefarious to
They
us?
didn't,
They didn't-
no, they didn't do anything nefarious. It's just you had
What
nefarious
the hell
reasonings.
happened at the church?
I didn't have nefarious reasons, Scarn. I didn't go there with any
Oh.
ulterior motives.
Oh, you didn't have ulterior motives.
I
Oh,
just
you didn't
wanted
wanna go and-
informa-
You wanted information on your little mans.
On your
No,
mans?
that's not what I wanted. I didn't ask about my prince. I asked about the weird, funny grave things. You were there!
See how she said it was her prince. You see that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
she said her prince.
Delusional.
Is real sus here, Lilia. I'm just saying.
Scarn, you were there. I specifically had you come with me so that you would be there and so you'd be a witness to testimony.
No. I know I'm witness, but it's just also funny.
If I had a gold piece for every time someone in my proximity said they were having something to do with some sort of royalty, I'd have 2 gold pieces, which isn't a lot, but it is weird that it happened twice.
I don't know if my dad's royalty. He's definitely noble. But yeah.
I don't understand the distinction between those words.
Anywho, we went to the temple not only to fix myself up because they have the means to do it very quickly and with no effort. But well, not no effort, but at a minimal cost if you come crying loud enough. But
They make you
because
pay
I for
it?
needed, they take offerable donations and volunteer work if you can't pay it.
Huh.
Either way.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, go
I
on.
mean, church has got to keep itself running somehow. Spells aren't cheap.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. No, go on, you.
But, no, I went there to patch myself up, and because it would have been the easiest way to see Sa'un to ask me about the graves and about what it has to do with my family. Which turns out instead he put us to sleep.
He did. Do that.
What? He put you to sleep.
He put us to sleep.
You
We
were like,
indulged
hey, I
in
have questions, and he was like, bam, put you to
we
sleep.
indulged in cheese and wine, and he put us to sleep. And Scarn still has his kidneys.
What?
Don't
Why
worry
wouldn't-
about it.
Why wouldn't Scarn have his kidneys?
I
Do the
You know,
church
you gotta
take
be-
kidneys?
no, they don't.
Is that
take-
like payment for
no,
spells?
Don't worry about it, kid. It was all right.
What did you guys do?
We went to the
Sorry.
church to get patched up. That's about it. That's all we need. That's all we
Okay,
need to
but
know.
like her prince apparently put you to sleep. Like what
Hey,
the fuck?
No, 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 no,
I
no,
don't
no, no, no,
get
no.
it. It was weird.
Sa'un is not my prince.
Makes sense.
Why did you say that he was?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. I can't even flirt with you right now.
Okay.
You'll get it one day, kid.
Let's start from
Thanks,
the top.
man.
Let's start from the
Okay.
top. Okay, let's try to make our
Reel
way
it back. Okay.
here. Okay, reel it
Okay.
back. So after we got beaten up at the estate,
Yeah.
Scarn took me to the temple
Yep.
where they patched me up,
Yep.
Okay.
and I sought sanctuary
Yup.
and to see Sa'un.
Yep.
Not
Okay.
because he is my prince, but because he
No.
was being suspicious around my family gravesite and
was true.
alluded to my family having information. You were there for that, Lawrence. I asked my mother and father why there was an unnamed grave that we didn't know about. And they couldn't answer me and said maybe I should talk to Sa'un, which comes back to the first point. We went to the church to seek sanctuary and speak with Sa'un.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you so far.
Where he then proceeded to speak in more riddles, talking about how he just feels so bad that what his actions has caused great pain and suffering to me, which I don't know what he's talking about, but
Neither do I. Don't get it.
let's ride that for a bit. I told him I solely put my trust entirely in him and he would never do anything to forsake my trust, and then he put us to sleep.
Why did you put your trust in him?
Well, right now I don't have a reason not to.
Yeah, you get it, kid.
Right now, if he seems to be so indebted and the fact that he seems so indebted and like he needs to pay a repentance to my family, I feel like I shouldn't. Wow, saying take advantage of that sounds wrong.
Now you get it.
Make the most of it. And you know, test his passion and his resolve.
Why would he have passion for you if he's not your prince?
I'm not talking about passion for me specifically in a romantic way, Lawrence. I mean passion to his word. You know, his dignity, his pride, his him. You know, you can't just say something.
I already didn't like him, and this story is making me like him even less.
Okay, but like Lawrence, okay, you're still so young.
Real
Did
quick.
you just call me stupid?
Real quick. Real quick. Pepper,
Yeah.
what are you doing this morning?
What are you? Get on in here, girl. Like,
I mean, Desmond said they would be coming up to my place. I
Just
think
half
I'm
starfish
probably.
on the bed, like half arm off the side.
fuck yeah. Oh.
I feel like she'd be like doing work.
Gotcha.
Like in her room.
Well,
She probably brought coffee up for her and Ox.
well,
A saucer of black
copycat.
coffee. Yeah.
All right, we'll touch
I
on
don't know,
that
does he
then
do
once
that?
we figure out what they're doing. Just wanted to know what you're
Yeah.
doing in case you are
I
on your
can
way
wait.
there or anything. All right, back to you guys.
Here's your food.
Oh, thank
Here's your
Okay,
food.
thank you.
Here's your food.
Oh,
Thanks.
It's not much, but it's food.
Browns.
Desmond, you're a really good cook. It's a good.
It's hash brown eggs, some meat, kind of mushed in. It doesn't look appetizing, but it's made of appetizing things.
so like
What?
haggis
Gives you
without
back the plate.
No,
is it like
Scar,
haggis
it's
without the
really
intestine
good.
casing?
No, it's empty.
Oh, we finished it.
Excellent work.
Hey,
Oh, I just
just housed it.
yeah. Did he
Cahulian
chew
Prince
like a fucking
Retia.
duck?
Sounds like a book. Oh, they're talking about princes and stuff, and he said he wasn't one, but I was like, that'd make a good book.
The Cahulian Prince.
Sounds like some sort of scandalous royal intrigue story or whatever.
He did say
Okay.
he was from a foreign land that the character, would know, but the player is dumb, so she does not remember the name.
Oh yeah, he's from
Up in there, girl.
Kuhulis. He's that's where most of the elves are from.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
It's a
in my little
continent.
Cahulian.
Your continent's at war with it.
What?
When Desmond was at war, they were who he was fighting.
Oh.
That's right, Lilia. Forbidden love.
Ooh, that makes it even better. Hell yeah.
Added flavor.
From, how do you spell that?
Good luck.
Ku?
C-U space
Space.
C-H-U-L-L-I-S.
C-H-U-L-L-I-S.
Cahulis.
Okay. Cahulis.
Cahulis.
The continent we are at war with. Okay.
Nice.
I'm writing it in my little journal.
Okay.
No, it's important to keep notes. I would have been writing earlier, but I was making food.
Thanks, man.
Using
Okay,
a little journal.
Okay, if I'm getting this straight, we don't like Sa'un, and he is not Lilia's prince.
No,
Okay. Good.
he's chill.
Yeah, right now we don't have a reason to see him as an enemy. He might be. It could have been because we were really tired. It's just the point is.
We were
is
very
that
tired. We just fought a whole battle. Lilia
Yeah.
was dead 5 seconds before that.
What? Okay, but why wasn't he just like, you guys get some rest? He didn't need to magically put you to sleep.
Oh, he didn't magically put us to sleep. I don't think it was magic. I think. I don't know what to think.
Confused, you guys. What happened?
okay,
We
look,
don't know
okay,
either.
Look, okay, so here's the thing. We have no reason to dislike Sa'un at the moment. You do. We have some reason to think that his presence here might be a little bit dubious. But right now we don't have any sort of evidence aside from the recent matter that he put us to sleep because we do not know the reason why and it could be benevolent.
That sounds evidence to me. Go on.
Anywho, overruled. And until we see a matter in which he is being explicitly bad, we should at least hold a neutral to slight suspicion over him because at the moment he has been here for over about a decade now.
I've seen him around.
He's been here for over a decade and he hasn't caused any stir or attention and he resides in the temple pretty much all the time and they let him stay there for volunteer work and other stuff. So if he hasn't done anything in 10 years, why would he suddenly start doing things now?
Maybe it's part of his evil master plan.
Come on, kid. How long do you think an evil mastermind is gonna go for?
I don't know.
Are you done your food?
I need to eat a little bit more. Desmond, like, what do you think of this?
Eat your food.
Oh,
What do you think of this, Desmond?
I'm trying to put my personal feelings about anyone holding a sword like that aside. He hasn't committed any crimes.
Yeah.
That is my overarching opinion.
so are you supposed to wait until he commits crimes?
Kinda, yeah. What am I supposed to do? Arrest him beforehand?
Oh,
Innocent until proven guilty, kid.
Welcome to the real world.
Finish your food. We gotta swing by your place and get you a change of clothes. Eat faster. Come on. Look how fast Scarn ate.
Don't. You're literally a
You can at least
do
half of that speed.
You gotta at least eat all your food and grow big and strong and maybe you'll be as tall as Scarn one day.
You
All the
won't.
ladies.
Stop. No.
All the ladies love a tall, brooding, awkward man.
Yeah. Is that what you're into?
Accurate.
You into that? Dude, that is accurate, though.
All brooding and awkward.
Yo, pathetic men summer, let's go. Anywho.
We gotta go
Is-
meet Pepper in a
is that what
second,
you're
so
in?
if you're all set, let's get your stuff.
Desmond, I'm trying to hit on Lilia. Is that what you're into, Lilia?
You can flirt with the girl while we walk.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are going to head up towards where Pepper is.
Yeah.
Of course, we gotta get Lori a change of clothes.
Yeah, we gotta get.
Their house is on the way.
Nice.
All right.
Convenient.
What a coincidence.
You
Solid
guys,
segue to go by my house there. Like,
That's
you
yeah.
guys step out. Takes you about
Round of applause.
Takes you about 20-ish minutes to get up to Lori's house. We're approaching about 7 a.m. at this point. As you guys head up and you head towards Lori's house, you do find that outside the door, sitting very, very quaintly folded, there is a small bag. And in the bag, there appears to be a change of clothes, a new change of clothes in young Lawrence's side, and a very tiny box.
Oh.
Did you pre-pack a change of clothes?
No. Logan, would anything like this have happened before?
Nope, first time.
Okay. This is really weird.
Yo, who set up the clothes for you, bro?
I don't know.
You
I mean,
don't know.
the only person I could think that would maybe do it is Maurice. But there's not like a note or anything here, is there?
Nope.
This is weird.
Anybody home who would have done this? You didn't tell anybody about this stuff, right?
No. I mean, like, just you guys. Like, none of you guys did this. Like, Pepper wouldn't have done this, right?
Oh.
We split off with them and they went the opposite direction after the resting head.
What's all here, Logan? You said the change of clothes.
Change of clothes in a small box.
Small box.
I'm gonna look at the small box.
Get open the small box, okay? All right, Heckin, you find 5 gold in it.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's all. 5 gold.
Guys, there's money in here.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, someone gave me 5 gold in this box. And a change of clothes. Guys, I'm scared.
What the? I mean,
Okay, I like the clothes, and I want to keep the money, so to make myself feel better, I'm just gonna assume that it's Maurice and ask him about it later.
is there anything around that would be weird? Like footsteps away from said box?
No,
yeah.
no,
I mean,
no. I mean, it's all, like, there's a lot of stone here, so
Yeah, okay. Well, that won't work.
I'm gonna test a thing.
Mm.
Ah, fuck, it added everybody else. Hold on, everybody.
Oh. I have to roll real quick. No, I needed the money!
Me getting paid, and then they're like, "Oh, it's too much."
Bam.
Oh,
You
Getting paid
and
and
then bills
taxes.
happen. Yeah! Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna try to not be freaked out about this until I have a reason to be freaked out about it. I'm gonna go in and change. You guys stay out here.
Yep.
wasn't gonna fit.
Yep, cool. I like to go in and close the door and be like, "Oh, hey, Mom! How you feeling? You feeling any better?" Like, really loudly behind the door.
Yes, you
But he
do.
said there was no one home.
The lie is that my mom is here. Shut up. Jeez. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. I'm gonna keep doing my work with Desmond. You feel better. Okay, bye. Come back out in the change of clothes.
They
Okay, we should get
reemerge.
going. We should go get Pepper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Good.
There's
Yep.
nothing around here for us. Let's go.
Okay.
That was weird.
What?
No.
Oh,
Box
wait,
and stuff?
Skarn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I take back what I said.
See, I knew I should have said something. See, I knew it. I was
Wait,
trying.
no,
I was
go!
Let's go, Skarn. While they're
Look at
inside,
you,
like,
you
taking a
D&D
little,
boy.
you're taking a little look around.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me investigation.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
slay,
go,
Skarn, slay.
baby.
Oh my goddamn.
Come on, my king.
Work with me, gods.
Okay.
You're working with me, gods. 17 to a 16.
You just
Said
take a
investigation.
casual little poke around, just wander around the house, trying to find prints from anybody that may have been the one to leave this, perhaps somebody that might be watching. And as you investigate around the house, Skarn, you do find there is a strange situation in the back. As you come around to the back of the house, and you see there's like a stretch of land that is between the house and the wall, you see that there's like softer dirt and stone toward the wall of the cave. And you, as you wander over and you see some what appear to be like footprints and scrape marks that are leading either to or from some shrubbery heckin' action that's going on near it. You push them to the side, and you see there seems to be a large, filled-in hole that had been dug and then filled over, and there's still rocks and dirt scattered around. Something that would have been very difficult to dig. It is about 6 feet long and about 2.5 feet wide.
Scarn, what you doing?
No. This happened earlier. You're inside.
Oh, fair, sorry. I thought this was
You
after
didn't
I
come
came back
outside and say hi, and then he didn't
No,
just
you're
wander
right.
off at that
no,
moment.
I thought this happened as we were like, let's go
No.
see Pepper, and then he like caught it out of his eye. No, that's fine. I'm inside. I'm not here. That's fine.
I'm investigating.
You hear him yelling in his seemingly empty house in the distance as you discover this.
Hope you're feeling better, Mom.
Okay, I see it's, you said it was like pretty difficult to dig, so I can't dig this up at all right now. Can I like,
It would have been
kinda
difficult to
dust it
dig it
off
because of the rocky texture of the ground here, but as you look at it, you could dig it up.
yeah, can I like go and try and dig a little bit just to see what's going on over here? I want to see what's this. It hasn't said danger yet, so I'm like,
Roll me in athletics to see how quickly you do this.
Yeah!
athletics?
Yeah.
Yay!
9.
You begin pushing rocks and dirt and silt out of the way, as a lot of what's covering in this hole appears to just be solid chunks of rock that were like picked and mined out. As you push them to the side, you do uncover down to the bottom of this hole. It's about 3 feet deep. And you find that there's nothing in it.
What are you doing digging around in the kid's yard?
Suddenly he's there.
What the fuck? God, you scared me.
I'm very sneaky.
Yeah, I think so. So you're good with like this whole investigation stuff. You're a cop.
Sure.
Came over here, saw there was just this path back here to this basically dug up spot. And you know how the ground is down here. It shouldn't be dug up. I had to like figure out what was going on down here, but I didn't see anything. Guess it was like a old garden or something.
Oh, they got the shrubs right here, right?
Yeah, but I
Probably just
also
trying to
saw
create
some
more
like
fertile ground for growing.
Nah, there was like fresh footsteps, foot marks, and
You
footprints.
gotta
That's the
step
word.
in dirt to dig it, right?
Yeah, but who's here recently? Yeah, think about it. Yeah. Other than Lori. You know. Unless like there's family here. I don't know. Am I wrong?
This is the kid and his mom.
Oh, his mom. Oh, she must be able-bodied and able to do this.
Well, they're sick right now, so
Oh.
unlikely.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think this might be something we got to check out, but I guess not.
I wouldn't dwell on it too hard,
Okay.
given how quickly you got to the bottom of this hole.
All right.
Anything in it?
No, not really. Hey, Lawrence. Is Lawrence there?
Oh,
Lawrence, you hear a call from outside as you're just about done getting your clothes on.
they're in the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are you guys doing out there?
Hey, you know if anybody's been back here digging?
What?
Yeah, digging. Just a bunch of. Someone would be back here digging up some dirt. Sometime recently.
That's weird. No, maybe it was like Arcoons or something.
I don't know.
Maybe it's raccoons or something. You know, they just break into
Yeah,
people's
6
backyards
foot by
and dig
3.
holes.
Yeah, it's a pretty big hole for a bunch of animals to be making up.
I wouldn't call them that. I feel like they'd be offended. That's racist.
Raccoons are the humanoid raccoon race.
Oh, I thought you were actually talking about legit
I wanted to say a
raccoons.
raccoon, and then I was like,
In your
those
mind,
don't
you're
exist in
oh,
our
I
world.
see. Fantasy raccoons. Got it. Check.
I was like, raccoons that were different, man. No, I wasn't
Sorry.
thinking
Somewhere out-
regular folks.
Somewhere out in the universe, French is offended.
Yup.
We miss you all day.
We do miss you so much.
Oh, well, why would random people be in your backyard digging stuff up?
No, it's unlikely. I'm sure it was probably, recently-ish, but how old could this be?
Yeah.
Kid's mom could have done it before they fell in. Maybe they're gonna plant some new things.
Yeah, no, my mom loved gardening, yeah.
Okay, I mean, like,
My mom
At
loves
least-
gardening, yeah.
okay. All right, I don't think it was the thing. Don't worry about it. Big man playing in dirt, have fun. Let's go!
Yeah, let's go!
You dig fast, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's a
Yes.
lot. I got a lot of wingspan.
Wow.
It's an unrelated observation. The time it took me to walk around from the front of the house after you to get here, you got, what, 3 feet in? Good job.
It's mostly rocks.
We're keeping Pepper waiting, though. We should go.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah.
You guys.
Thanks for letting me use your bathroom, by the way, Lawrence. I really needed it.
How do you get in my house?
Hey, Lilia, make a Constitution saving no.
Yeah.
You guys head upward through downtown. As you do, you hear the distant sound of the Bard College of Drifting Echoes playing music, reverberating through the area. As you pass by, you pass in the general vicinity of the Resting Head Clinic, which gives some of you a momentary flashback to the previous night when you had spoken to the others, and you are aware that the captive and old man McTraw are both being cared for there. In the distance, you see the Undertow HQ, or at least the area where it would be, elevated on one of the little cliffs inside this massive cave. You head to the river, you head upstream, and you head out into Uptown, emerging into daylight out above you.
Oh,
It's a little bit, it's the faintest bit chilly for the time of year that it is. Heading into Uptown, you pass by the Undertow Uptown HQ, follow the river upward, and go into the effectively town square that exists for the Uptown area. Find the Curling Bobcat, a well-known tavern that visitors tend to stay in quite extensively. Sees a lot of business from that. As you enter into it, you, just to delineate things, to get Braden into the fold here, you speak to the red-haired gnomish man, Goldul, who runs the Curling Bobcat. This excited individual readily points you towards the room where Pepper is, and you guys head up there. And before we get up there, Pepper. Actually, you know what, Pepper, it can wait. Assumedly, you hear a knock on your door. Pepe.
Pepper's gonna open her door and she's like she's in a state of undress. Her hair has not been brushed. Her shirt's like buttoned up, but it hasn't been like done with the little cravat or anything. She doesn't have her cape on. She's barefoot. And you just see into the back of her room just so many books open on every surface. Like there's chairs with books on them. There's a chair by the window with a pillow that has an indent in it. And she just kind of stares out at everyone for a moment like, ah.
There are two
What time
cups
is it?
of what would effectively amount to coffee. One mostly empty,
Yes.
another with a fluffy white cat licking out of it.
Hi.
Huh.
Potato.
Good morning. Yes. Gosh, what time is it?
Current kind of early, honestly.
I have a thing.
Oh.
A thing?
A thing.
Yeah. I woke up, looked outside, and it was right here, and so I've been looking at it and making notes. Where are my manners? Y'all come in.
Did someone leave a box outside your house with clothes and gold in it?
A box?
Yeah.
I don't know what's in it yet.
Oh. Okay, so maybe
Come
this
on, y'all come in.
The answer to that question is no. You did not have a box left. I feel like there was a minor miscommunication there. You did not receive a box.
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Okay, that probably was Murray Center.
How am I supposed to fit? Okay.
Oh, I get it. Oh, never mind. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did say that.
And
let her lie.
I thought that they maybe misheard and thought you said that there was a box left outside their place. I'm sorry. That kind of miscommunication happens. I now see the
They're all good.
We're
all good players. We don't
ADHDing, the ADHDing that happened just now. I understand. Okay,
it's okay.
Continue
We
without me.
forgive you. Mm-hmm.
I'll be over here turning the wheels on the rest of the world. You guys handle you.
Okay,
So like, where all of these books kind of culminate is the jewelry box. Well, it's not a jewelry box.
Puzzle.
It's the size of a jewelry box. It's a puzzle box.
Oh.
And there's just like a bunch of notes written, like some half-eaten rations that look old. She just kind of plops down in her chair and she's like, all right, so it's got all these idolic symbols on it. The Eidolons, the 12 Eidolons.
The what?
What?
Yeah, like which ones of us would know about the Eidolons, Logan?
All of you.
Sick. Oh yeah, I know about them.
They're the primary deities of the world you live in. You know them.
Sick. Wanted to check.
At least
so
you would
I'm
know
looking-
the 8 remain. You would at least know the ones that weren't part of the Twilight Authority.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
you say
I'm
that
looking
there
at this
was
box.
Mm.
Oh no, go ahead. You ask your question, Lily.
I was gonna make a dumb joke to Logan. I was like, so would you say that they were once called the 12, but
Nice.
They are?
I get that joke.
Hold on.
They got,
That's
they got the 12
Excellent.
Eidolons here. And I'm looking at these little knobs, because there are 3 knobs. And on the 3 knobs, there are these motifs. One's of a moon, one's of a sun, and one's of a setting sun, right?
Mm.
And so I'm looking, and for each one of the 3 dials, it's a combination of 4. 4, 12, kind of makes sense.
Mm.
So I'm thinking what the different twisty-my-bobbers could be. Like, is it from ascending to descending order? Because, like, if the moon, sun, and then you got the setting sun is like a median. Or maybe it's a date. But possibly it could be all of the Eidolons that represent. And so I have a little list here going, and she'll like, it has like a cute doodle of like a moon, a setting sun, it's just a sketch of what's on the thing.
Wait,
She's got the name.
could I see it? Could I see the box? Can I see it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up. How
Pick it
sturdy
up.
does it feel?
Very, very solid.
What do we think happens, like, when you solve it?
I think it opens.
Okay, what if we just try to smash it?
All right, here are my thoughts on that. One,
So, Lawrence, what
you
if it
are
explodes?
ruining my fun.
Oh, that's a good. Well, I mean, look at it. It's like a wooden box. It's not gonna have an explosion in it.
Honey, that is magic. I would not. Have you heard of Warden? The spell Warden. Oh gosh, what is it called?
I haven't. I don't know what spell you're trying to tell me.
Glyph of warding.
Oh, it's Glyph of Warden. You never heard of Glyph of Warden, boy?
Have I?
I mean, maybe. Who knows? Make a choice.
I mean, maybe. Who knows? You don't know me. You know what magic I know.
You don't know what I've done.
You don't know what I've
Well, I'll
done. You don't
tell
know
you-
what I know.
I'll tell you what.
Hmm.
It's a spell where when you fuss with things you shouldn't, you pay a price. And she'll like confiscate the
Oh.
box.
Okay. Okay, but if your theory about that's correct, then how do you know it's not gonna happen even if you solve it?
I mean, he does bring a little bit of a point, but at the same
But
time,
why?
Thank
Well,
you,
they put a
beautiful,
rule-
perfect Lilia.
usually the thing with puzzle boxes is that you're not supposed to force them open anyway. Because
Exactly,
that's
so-
what the puzzle's for. And they will
So-
usually, depending on the level of sophistication, will have a failsafe should you try to just brute force your way through it.
Okay.
And why would they punish you for solving their puzzle? No, there's a reward.
Besides,
alright, okay.
Lawrence.
I'm gonna get in there.
Besides, Lori, there's more to
Here you go,
just
Lori, thank you.
there's more to just being a noble knight than just being strong and being able to brute force your way out of things. You have to be intelligent and cunning. A puzzle box should be no different than a lion. It's just a matter of which sword are you using.
No, she's right. Yes, we should use our intellects to solve this puzzle. Yes.
So
Yeah.
like I made a little bit of a graph.
I can't believe you
Oh.
just did that.
There's like a moon, setting sun, and sun. And so
Me
I
just-
was thinking,
What's up, Justin?
No, it's just like daps up Lilia.
What?
Just like nice BS. That was great.
Pepper just huffs because she knows that people are not paying attention.
I have no idea. I don't think Skarn would really pay attention to stuff like this. He's just like looking around.
Aww.
So, the sun. Who is the god of the sun? Heros.
I know that one. I know that one.
Right? Right? Motif, sun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, like, you got that temple of the moon rabbit, so I wrote down, like, the bunny god. And maybe to Quinn, because they got themselves that festival. Like, when the moon turns all green, they like, hop to it and party.
Okay.
And I wrote Vestius by the moon as well, because Vestius also interacts with the moon. Like, I'm not a cleric or nothing, so I don't know too much about it, but, like,
Did you put any of your theories like to the test?
no.
Oh.
Because I don't have a full combination yet.
Hmm.
I haven't fussed with it yet, you know?
Okay, see now I'm
What do y'all
worried
think?
because so I was gonna say like you should just like put a random combination in now, but like now I'm worried about the thing that you guys said about the glyph thing. What if it like explodes if you put the wrong one in?
You said someone left it at your door, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know if someone would leave a puzzle bomb at your door. That seems like a strange
Forgive
roundabout
me.
way to deliver things.
Okay, I'll just leave it alone.
I said that as a fib. As Pepper.
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving it alone. I'm leaving it alone.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm trusting that you're speaking with intention.
It's killing Logan. He's like, no, that's not what happened. Like,
No.
Braden's like, I
It's
know.
my instincts
know.
in certain cases are to be like, just when it comes to small details, is to be like, I want to help out, but I realize what's happening. I'm being good. Ignore me.
Okay, like, do we have any idea who left this here for you? Why would they want you to solve a random puzzle box?
I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that we were at the Metrol state.
Do you have like a lot of enemies? Did someone leave like a poison box for you?
Why do you think that this is an act of violence, Lori?
Okay, listen. I've been taught by the Undertow to have my wits about me. Okay, I just want to keep all you guys safe.
Fear it all!
Okay, you know, yeah, you know what? Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want in the puzzle box. I'll stop voicing my thoughts because everybody says I'm fucking wrong. Okay, go ahead.
I'm just excited because this could mean something, you know?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure you don't get exploded or poisoned or something because I'd like you or whatever.
Lori, I appreciate that. And
Okay.
the fact that you are concerned with... She knocks on her chest. Right there in my heart.
Okay, hell yeah. You keep me in your heart. Let's go. Be careful is my point.
Right.
Yeah.
But something about this, I just have a feeling.
Go on.
If we can solve it, like,
Okay,
why
there
not?
we go.
Sorry, go.
Could have something to do with this whole thing we're trying to figure out.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, it's that
Potato,
weird
how you
fucking
doing,
cat
buddy?
again!
Let's say that about him. He's cute.
He is cute, he's just a little weird.
Didn't you say his name was Potato?
Yeah.
Potato?
right?
Yeah, okay, Potato, hi.
Hello, potato.
I give
Oh,
Potato a
dear.
dirty look.
But you're looking at the cat all weird. Hi, Potato. I'm gonna try to pet Potato.
Airplane ears.
I'll.
Oh, okay, then no. No, I wouldn't.
Have you eaten properly yet, Pepper?
Hmm?
Looks like you've just been snacking on your rations.
I had coffee.
I'm gonna
That's
go
not food.
downstairs and get you some food. I'll be back in a couple seconds.
It's fine. I can eat more rations.
Already
It's
leaving.
not a-
Door closes.
No, Desmond's a really good cook. Yeah, you
He's
should
actually
eat
a
his
pretty
food.
good cook, not gonna lie. Look like trash.
Dude, Scarn like inhaled his food. Is the cat
Good
hungry?
food.
Cat's making a lot of noise.
I'm trying to remember that when we first saw the cat, Lilia at least exposed in front of like 2 other people that this is a talking cat at the very least, right?
Yeah.
Right? I can't remember if we know or not.
I had to ask because my memory was like, did I imagine that?
Yeah, no, for real.
And it's just that there's just the as it keeps meowing, there's a little cross her arms with like a little eyebrow raised, just like,
You know, you can just tell us what you think.
Yeah, what do you think's going on?
They look at the cat's eyes kind of sheepishly look at Skarn and then back down to you and then to Pepper.
At least half of us know that you don't have to always meow. You can talk.
You keep
Yeah.
doing exactly what you want to. And she's gonna give him scritches.
I mean, I guess the cat's out of the bag. I'm funny. Yeah, Scarn, this is a talking cat.
Yeah, I think it's like a
How
familiar
for goodness
Who's cat?
sake!
What the fuck is this cat talking? This guy in the corner is just now paying
They
attention
have
to everything.
And y'all complain that I had no decorum. You see this, Ox? You see this? This is the outside world.
Oh, it's called Ox? That was
It
called
is
Potato.
imperative
I like
that I
potato
remain
better.
hidden from as many people as possible.
I know, that's why I didn't say anything.
I'm aware! However,
yelling.
when people discover me in the future, please tell them as well.
Oh. Do you have
Points-
any ideas?
It
Adorable
takes a
kitty?
claw out and points it at Skarn. Tell no one.
I'll
Yeah.
tell no one anything, talking cat. You have my word.
Oh my god.
And Skarn is a man of his word.
Really?
Hoping to catch you with those that already knew about me. But now that we are here and that is now everyone in this room, our
Everyone
mutual
except for Desmond.
associate unfortunately did not turn up as much as they might have liked.
Huh?
The mutual associate?
Who dat?
Not you.
Oh.
Oh,
Looking at Pepper.
Oh, sorry, I was.
I wanted to inform you and then have you relate to them they're still looking into the symbols.
Right.
They are, however, concerned about the fact that somebody with training from where we are from is here.
That was my concern as well.
Looking into those who may have had some reason to be here, or may have been associated with this place in the last decade or so.
Okay, please don't. Ox, you gotta promise not to be mad.
Okay.
Ox. So, like, I was focusing on the box and I forgot to tell you something last night.
What did you forget to tell me last night?
when we were over at Cavarium's, which I did tell you we were there. I forgot to mention that he brought up that he might be asking someone for the academy to be here. Please don't be mad. You promised you wouldn't be mad. You promised you wouldn't be mad.
The academy.
The academy.
That presents us with problems.
I know!
They might be able to tell us for what we are, depending on how close they get to us.
What are you guys?
And if they peg us for what we are, we're made.
Yeah, we'll
What are you
have to
guys?
leave.
What are you guys? What are you?
None of your
have to
business, child!
Don't yell at me,
Why do you
Cat!
have
I
to
just want to know what's going
I'm
on.
not
We're
yelling!
friends!
This is
We're
my
not-
natural speaking cadence!
But we're not gonna tell anybody, and like, we already know that you're like a talking cat. You might as well tell us what's going on.
I can't!
Why?
We can't.
Neither of us can.
Why?
We can't.
Oh, is this some kind of like magic thing? Can you physically not?
Hey,
We can't.
Lilia,
Huh?
this is seeming a little bit similar to what happened last night with Sa'un.
What?
It is
You
a
know, when he
matter
was-
of our occupation that we are unable to speak about the matters of our occupation.
I could
Yeah,
take someone
Sa'un
from
was
the
doing
academy.
that too.
We could kill them.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
would be in poor taste.
What?
thing
Oh my
is-
god, you guys. So much is happening. We should never split up ever again.
The thing is,
Oh.
when Sa'un was doing it, he would open his mouth and his lips would flap, but then
I
it
think
would
he
seem like
tried. These guys haven't tried.
I
Like,
have
time
no
would-
idea what you're talking about.
Right? What?
Well, if you let me explain, Ox, we went to see Sa'un last night, and he tried to tell us some things, but every time he tried to say it, it seemed like time or even just reality distorted in a way that we couldn't hear anything. And when we told
Fascinating.
him,
Fuck.
when we,
What is a
Well,
Sa'un?
It's some guy. I don't like him.
well,
He's
the
gorgeous.
point is,
True
point
facts,
is,
though.
whenever we pointed that out, he seemed sad about it.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's not what's happening here.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
no.
exactly what's happening.
We can't
I
say.
thought it was pride.
All right, they
Okay,
just have a job.
okay,
Never
can-
mind.
Know this.
Let me check.
He stands up on all fours. Know this. Pepper and I were sent here to investigate strange magics at play underneath your town. We mean no harm to anyone here.
And this is a matter of
Okay.
grave importance.
Yes, especially if a member of our organization has been involved with whatever you're doing. That makes it many times worse than it might have been.
What are you talking about? Strange magics under our place. This place doesn't have anything happen. Ever.
Nothing ever really happens
The
here.
pits are a knot in the ley lines of the land, in the natural flow of idomantic and magical energy and primal forces that move as an undercurrent under you, things that you would never detect, but to others are as obvious as a river flowing through the land. They twist and they contort here. Gilligan's pit, or rather, the tunnels beneath it, the land around it, have always been a fascinating place. But recently, those currents have begun to change. And we've been sent to find out why.
Are you talking about the latch temples?
What is a latch
Huh?
temple?
Okay.
Clearly not.
That doesn't mean I'm not. I just don't know what that is.
Say, Lilia.
We did not come here because we know what's going on. We came here to find out what's going on. What is a latch temple?
Well,
Exactly.
from one of
Hey,
the few
Pepper.
things-
They said, do you want sausage or bacon?
Can I get both?
I'll ask. I'll be back. Hey, potato. Close it.
Latch temple.
Yeah.
Latch temples.
So,
What are they?
something that Sa'un was able to tell us, and if I'm remembering my little notebook that I've been. Well, it's not. It's in Fantasy Grounds. There's the little notepad in here.
Hey,
apparently-
Desmond. Desmond. You should
Gotta
like.
do with
You
this
should try to like
fucking
hurry back. We're talking about some kind of important stuff.
No, don't tell him to hurry back. Tell him to stay away forever.
No! He's
Well,
my
sorry,
friend!
I was halfway down the stairs. I didn't hear that.
You should try to hurry back. We're talking about some kind of important stuff.
Oh, I'd
Okay,
prefer
I asked. They said you can't have both, but it's going to take a sec.
I would prefer he not know who I am.
It'll be worth the wait.
Do you want any juice? I know you already have coffee, but those don't mix very well. But it's good to get your vitamins.
No,
I
thank
would
you.
like juice.
I was gonna say, good luck. I have juice.
You want juice too? Okay, I'll
Yeah,
try.
they have apple.
Put it on my
It'll take a couple
tab.
trips.
Hey, put it
Don't
on
cry.
my. They've got a. It's under pepper.
Look, Ox, he's really smart, and it's unfair for everybody in the group to know what's going on and not him. Like, that's not cool.
This is not a matter of what is fair.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm not gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him you're a talking cat.
You think he would believe that?
I think he
From
believed
you.
me. What?
I think you.
What does that mean, Scarn?
He is a fan.
Don't worry about it.
You have a fan,
will.
Alex.
Will.
What is a latch temple?
What's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot?
Yeah, okay. So Saun told me that the reason he came to the pits and had an expedition down below was because he was looking for something called the Latch Temples. Apparently, there's something that has been below Gilligan's pit since before Gilligan's pit was even founded.
That
But,
would make some degree of sense. There are plenty of old civilizations that were left underground after the Age of Hundreds.
Yeah, but ever since the incident of what happened with me, he's essentially all but given up entirely. Well, he's kind of given up, but he's still kind of curious sometimes. But
What a lame
and that's why he
quitter.
stayed here. Apparently,
He did come off as lame. He's gorgeous, but he's lame.
Well, he said that he was so ravished by guilt and sadness over me getting hurt and my family suffering and this thing that he seems to just be very, very concerned about, that, he decided to stay here as repentance and, not search for it anymore. But apparently that was why he came to search for this.
Fascinating. Pepper,
Mmm.
I am hereby, as I relate this all to our associate, I hereby charge you with finding more information on or locating one of these latch temples.
Yeah, I figured you'd say as much.
Investigate. Use your
Pepper?
able body.
Pepper, is this cat your boss?
Yes, in a way, I am.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah.
are you a super
Interesting.
powerful cat?
I'm not a cat.
I'm surprised you've been letting me
Do you
call
have
you
magic?
Oxalia.
Can you do spells and stuff? You magic?
You could not begin to fathom what I'm capable of.
Pepper, what is the coolest thing you've seen this cat do?
Pepper, do
Are you
not
like
tell
that?
them.
Are you like other cats where if you scratch like right at the base of your tail, you kind of go like, la, 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 la.
Yeah.
Do
I
not
would
compare
not-
me to an average cat.
Oh,
Okay.
Like an awesome cat.
Does that mean I can test your
I
metal?
am far more powerful and mysterious than any cat you're aware of.
I'm going to
Do
scratch
Do not
the
allow
base
my.
of your
Ah!
butt.
Oh, he's doing it! He's just like a cat! Yeah, he's just like a normal cat! Yeah, he's doing it!
Oh my god, you all do not.
Okay, are you like...
We need
Are
to
you
have
like a
talk.
powerful cat, or are you like a person trapped in a cat body? Like, what's your deal?
I'm not trapped in anything.
So what's going on with you?
I think it's a cat.
I'm Oxalia.
That doesn't mean anything.
You don't mean anything.
Okay,
Y'all,
okay,
y'all
Lori,
cry
look,
so
Lori,
much. You suck
Lori-
the fun out of everything. He's a cat. Woo!
we wouldn't use the term mean anything. It's just, at the moment that doesn't answer much.
Thank you, Lilia.
I'm not here to answer your questions about what I am.
Why not?
Yeah.
We're here to do a job that could lead to the safety of your home. Trust
feel
me
like
or
it would
don't. It does
It
not
would take
matter
2
to me.
seconds
But
for
know
you to
this.
be like, I'm a cat, or I'm a guy, or I'm a god. It would take 2 seconds.
I am
You know,
Oxalia,
he's not-
and I am not a cat.
Okay.
You got a cute little cat body, though.
He looks like a cute little bugger.
Yep.
Okay, then how about this? For all intents and purposes, and also to not burden Pepper too much with screaming, how about we make a little bit of an impromptu deal then, Mr. Oxalia?
For what purpose?
You just sent Pepper on a mission, didn't you?
Yes.
And you want Pepper to accomplish that mission, don't you?
Yes.
Right now, unless you want us to spill the beans on your identity, we're the only people that can help assist Pepper.
She's got you.
Right?
You guys can't do that.
We can't
Why?
help you on this mission?
We can't help
No,
you.
no, like spill the beans.
Why
You
not?
wouldn't
Well,
do
yeah,
that.
what'll happen if we spill the beans?
You cannot fathom the weight of the beans.
Oh.
My point being, Oxalia, is that in exchange for helping out Pepper, maybe once in a while you give us a couple more breadcrumbs? I feel like
Yeah,
that's
like-
the least you can give us as some sort of repayment.
If you
Yeah,
wish
like
to
a favor
protect
for a
your
favor.
home, then you will cooperate with Pepper. The nature of me and of our organization, however, is none of your concern.
But you can't just tell us that it's for the good and the sake of the pits and not really have anything to just,
Then go to sleep, and Pepper and I shall do our work.
But it'll work out so much better if we can help Pepper.
Correct.
You have to give us something to want to know what we're doing.
We do not.
And want to help. Oh.
Okay, Juice. I've got I can't open the door. I got the tray in my
I
hands.
got
and-
you.
I'll get it.
It's kind of.
They
I'll
jump
help
onto the
Desmond.
windowsill.
They only had orange juice. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
He
That's
will
all good.
say nothing, then leaps out of the window.
Oh, thank you, sir. So they brought up your food with me. Oh,
thanks.
potatoes gone.
I can't wait for this whole campaign, and Desmond never fucking knows.
I'm so angry at this cat that I want to tell him, but it's also really funny if Desmond never knows. Like,
It's good for the bit,
yeah,
not good for the campaign.
that's what I'm saying. Pepper, we
You
should
seem
tell him.
stressed out.
Pepper, I want to tell him. I want to tell him so bad.
Let's give
Pepper's just like quietly eating her.
Let's give Oxalia a break for now. Again, just like I'm willing to trust Sa'un, I'm willing to trust the weird cat.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about your judgment,
It's just...
Lilia.
It's just... I don't know. Pepper, maybe entertain me here. If someone just randomly came up to you and said, do what I say, or everything you know and love will be destroyed, but doesn't really just give you anything to work with.
I mean, that's usually when I arrest somebody. It's a weird hypothetical.
Yep. Yep, completely hypothetical. Mm-hmm.
Scarn,
Told you
please
what
back
we
me up
are
here.
doing.
I get what you're saying,
We're
but
looking into the ley lines and what's
unfortunately-
going on with the magic down here.
yeah.
That is my purpose. I'm making sure that there's nothing going to happen to your town. What you need to know is that this mission means the world to me. And I understand that you're frustrated that we cannot give you that type of information. But you can't be fussing with it like that. Threatening to spill the beans.
Can we lock the cat out?
Don't let him get stuck on the roof. I think he jumped out the window.
Sick.
For
Is he
the
clawing
record,
at the-
it wasn't a threat. We were just trying to make a deal so we know what's going on a lot more. We're not gonna do anything to put you in danger, Pepper.
You're not putting me in danger. You're putting lots of lives in danger.
We wouldn't do anything to put lots of lives in danger. It's a lot to go on. It's like, do this, because I say so. It's a lot. You get why we'd want more info.
If it seems like I'm taking a long pause, it's how I'm trying to think of how to say this information in a way.
Okay, well, while you're thinking, you should eat your food because it's gonna get cold.
Yeah, you want to eat that while it's hot.
It's gonna be that thing, though, Pepper, in the long run, not even just specifically us. If you keep yourself shrouded in secrets, you don't really give us reason to trust you.
You're right.
I'm gonna take one of these sausages.
That's fine.
I'm trying
I
to
have
reach
not
it out. I'm gonna be like,
shifty,
here you
shifty
go,
fucking
potato.
eyes.
I'm not
We're-
that hungry.
They jump back down from up above onto the windowsill.
Always a good kitty. There you go. Have a nice old delicious sausage from the pits.
They grab the sausage, they bite into it, and then they jump back out the window with it, taking it with them.
They make that little cat sound like, oh, when
Yep.
they get food. Yeah.
Breakfast is important, even to cats.
I don't know why I'm doing what I am doing. I get orders
That was me in
and
the
I
army.
go do them.
Oh no, literally. Oh, I thought I thought it was gonna be like figuratively. That was like the
I
same
know their
thing. No, you're
purpose is
literally like
good.
I was in the army.
Okay, I want to ask you one thing. I want you to be super honest, and then I'll stop asking questions about this. I swear. Do you trust where your orders are coming from?
Implicitly.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Yeah. I was gonna help you anyway, but yeah. I'm in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was just doing my research alongside y'all's goals. It just seemed like we were all going in the same direction. It just worked out nice.
Well, I don't exactly know what I missed, but it seems like you're trying to save the pits, and that's what I'm trying to do. So, you got a thumbs up from old Desmond, if that makes you feel any better. You seem stressed, Pepper.
Desmond, have you ever heard of a latch temple?
No.
A latch what?
Okay, well that
Well.
answers my question. So, I guess this is now related to Pepper's mission, as it's been involved the whole time. Apparently, that's something that Sa'un was looking for when he came here 10 years ago. Something called a latch temple.
I
Something
think-
older than Gilligan's pit.
Marlene or one of the people in the mirror said something about that.
Yep, it's my new mission to find one of those. It's sounding like I gotta talk to the fella.
Well, he's been in aggressive interrogations all night, I'm sure. I have to report in a bit to see what,
I meant soon, but yeah, I gotta
Oh.
talk to that fella too.
Not him. No, we have no reason to do that yet.
I don't want to go talk to Sa'un.
I guess if he didn't know anything about the latch temples in the first place, and he's asking you guys, I don't need to go talk to him.
Well, he knew about them just enough to want to go looking for them. Apparently, he's looking for something and thought that those would help him out.
Interesting.
Skarn and Lilia.
Wow.
Because you're kind of used to the voice. You hear a voice calling from outside. You hear just a distant, Skarn! Lilia! Desmond! Oh, are you guys around here? You hear the voice of Cabrado, your younger brother, Skarn. the delivery one, yelling out in the streets, just walking around. You're like, guys, are you here? People said you were around here somewhere.
What?
Oh, is it my favorite brother?
What?
Oh, hey! You guys, those of you that hadn't met them, you see a young adult male Capihado.
I'm quickly putting on clothes.
big old heckin' satchel slung around their arm. You see them kind of jogging in place a little bit, like one foot shifting to the other, as if they're like staying in constant motion. I was sent to find Desmond, and also I have a message from Dad, Skarn.
Yo, what's up? I'm like yelling out a window or something, right?
Yeah, you guys are like on the second floor.
Okay, cool.
For you, Dad wants to see you. He heard from some of his Undertale friends what's going on, and he's got something he wants to talk to you. He wants you to stop by the Temper this evening when you're able to.
Yeah, that was probably the That was probably the time when I was gonna jump back.
You got this
Tell 'em I'll
Desmond
be
guy up
around.
there with you? They said that you might be together.
I
Hey,
can't
Desmond,
see
you
you out
up
the
here?
window, but hi.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's here.
you're wanted
Here,
at
you
the
sit down.
the downtown HQ.
I'm
Yeah.
holding Desmond out the window.
They said
Oh.
they said they want to finally report in the results of the interrogation to you and Pepper. No, Lawrence.
Yeah,
Don't
what?
ignore that I
Yeah.
said Pepper. My brain went in a weird
What?
direction.
Yeah, okay. What?
Oh man. No.
This comes from Dendron.
Comes from Dendron.
Dendron?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was going there anyway, so that works out for me.
Cool.
Oh.
All right, I guess we should.
Cool. Apart from that, how you guys doing?
Doing pretty good, broski.
Cute.
Good,
Just kind of hanging out. I'm asleep. I was asleep. I don't know. I've been crunched in rooms all day, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. They only come in one size. This is the biggest room here, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Normal
This is the
size
best one,
rooms
honestly.
weren't built for Skarn.
I hate it.
Imagine if we ever get to like go to a giant's village or something.
Finally.
Oh my god, there are a lot of places you'd probably love, Skarn.
Please.
Dwarven
let me
architecture?
experience it.
Elven architecture. Whew.
Let me leave this place.
I got more errands I gotta do, so I'll catch you guys around.
All right.
I can have a good day, guys. I'll see you back at home, maybe, Skarn. Yeah,
I'll be back tonight.
If I remember what I read, Summergrass's architecture is elven. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yes.
I know because you told me that as Fedris, but I mean for
It was a
No, where they have that,
Elven and
like-
Dwarven heckin modeling came together as a effort to unite the greatest minds of the nations, and then the
I
war
knew
started.
there was Dwarven.
And then the war started. There was a massacre. Yeah, it was Summergrass is like as a city, the center of Summergrass, what we now call the Platinum District. Was a testament to the unification of various races all coming together. And then it became the site of one of the greatest tragedies when the Palvarian Accords kicked up. That's a totally different place. It's not related to this campaign. It's where another big part of
At
Vestige
Skarn.
happened. But yeah,
Know where that crystal crown thing happens?
it's really funny you just said Crystal Crown.
Mmm.
It's the name of a different thing in a different place.
But yeah,
I
it
guess
was
not.
pretty
I guess
cool.
I'm wrong. Oh, it's just I said that and everyone got really quiet.
I don't know about that. I only read about like the architecture. I was just flipping through like a book. One of those things that sticks in your mind, you know?
Well, I gotta get to the HQ, so I'm gonna head out as soon as I can. If you guys are set here, I can head out. Laura, you obviously they want you to come, but you can stay if you want.
No, I'm sticking with you, but I'd like it if we could somehow stick together, because stuff keeps happening when we all separate, and then I get really confused.
Welcome to the job. I don't know. That's why they hire people like us. Quite confusing. I recommend buying a notepad.
I have a notepad, I'm just not writing stuff down.
Oh.
Oh, ain't that the way? Are y'all gonna be getting more information on Morlane?
Yeah. No. Dendron should have a personal report for us.
Y'all mind if I tag along?
I mean, it won't be up to me. It'll be up to him. But you're with the group, so I imagine he trusts you to a degree.
I'll show up.
Love
It's
it.
always nice to have muscle.
All right. Well, let's go for a walk.
All right, so is the entire group heading to
You know,
the
like,
downtown
Lilia, you
Undertow
coming?
HQ?
Just pick up Lilia.
I grab
Skarn.
Lilia. Like a,
Oh,
What?
could you
I have
pick up
Lilia under-
Lilia?
Me? No.
yeah.
I was like, what? I was like, Skarn, yeah, I thought Desmond was doing
Who's
it. I was
the,
like,
who's
what?
the last person to leave the room?
I would
Ooh.
assume me. I'm big. I would let everyone get out first.
File
That
out
makes
first.
sense,
Yeah.
yeah.
As you go to leave the room, Skarn, you very briefly are. You. Hey.
Oh.
You turn, you see the cat, Oxalia, once again sitting in the windowsill.
Huh?
There are things
Yeah?
that you cannot be told, and things that it is not my place to tell you. But if it satisfies you and your group,
Okay.
Pepper's future depends on what happens here.
What happens here? Like right now?
In your town.
Okay. Oh.
It is her story to tell if she wishes to tell it. But in the meantime, do not sabotage.
You got it, talking cat. You're a good friend, man. Tries to dap up the cat. Put it in.
You're so tall and he's a
Put it
cat.
Come on.
They
Not
leap.
a dresser.
They jump back out the window onto like the roof, like spanning beneath it.
Yeah, all right. Leave.
Damn.
And with you all heading towards there, I say it's a good time for us to take a little break.
That gift, that exact gift is what I was thinking of.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Fuck yeah, dude.
I was like, let me dap up this cat. I quite literally do that with my cats. They're like,
Hell yeah, bitch.
they don't
so
do
cool.
it. They don't do it back. I just grab their paw and I'm like, "What's up, man? How you doing?"
Who's up, boy?
I
Hell
want
yeah.
it if you've got
For
it.
sure.
I'm getting if you with it. And then
Yeah,
I
then he
pulled
pulled
her.
up. Yeah.
Pull up.
Hey, yo, my cat's fucking Harrison Ford.
I will be right back.
I'll
Same
also
here.
be right back.
Oh, I'm
Mm.
shaking. Whee.
Oh, I love it.
Huzzah.
Oh, I enjoy it.
Seggy,
Mhm.
you are a gift.
I want you to know reactions come as they go. I'm rolling in my brain as well. Just whatever fucking funnest thing to happen in my brain with my character.
That's D&D.
I know, obviously.
Welcome.
But I'm just more like, How can I make this stupider?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Ah.
Where the...
Abba-da-bop. Jabba-da-bop-bop. Was everybody gone?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh. Good instinct.
How's everybody doing?
Warm.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
My face is so red.
Ugh.
There we go.
It's not terrible here. Could be a lot
Yeah, it
worse.
was way worse yesterday.
Come on, you. Open. Open, you son of a bitch. I will not be denied. I said open. There's a con going on right now. At this very moment.
Get your tickets for that. Don't do it cause it's happening now. Or maybe get them now spontaneously and go. Get your don't get your
Don't get your tickets for Annie Revo.
Unless you're really close, because they're like halfway through the first day or second day, I guess.
Oh, I used to do that at Florida cons. What a world.
What a world.
Just show up and get your ticket. Well, like, I just can't imagine the lines now.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Logan.
Catty.
Braden.
Catty.
I love you, Carrie.
I love you so much, Braden.
Catty.
Cadmium.
Get doing, Catty.
Catty! Get down!
It's so good.
So fucking
It's
funny.
your mic.
You keep
Just
hitting
hitting your mic. Yeah.
What happened with my mic?
You keep
You
hitting
bonked
it.
it.
Oh no.
Like,
Sorry.
a couple times today, yeah.
Oh, I see what's happening. Hold on, let me.
Aaron, look at that stretchy baby.
I was gonna make a joke about you hitting the boom arm guy, and then I was like, I'll save it.
Aw.
I was already gonna do the I don't know what an ox is bit, so I was like, can't have two bits that close back to back.
There we go. That should be a little better. I was bumping into a cord.
Oh, jeez,
And
no.
as you know, audio equipment really doesn't like that.
I made some heckin' 2-minute Indian noodles that I found in the grocery store for 44 cents a pack, and I was like,
Let's
how bad could it
go!
be? Right now it's fucking hot, so I'm not burning my tongue again. I've already done that today.
Dude, fucking weirdly enough, the like absolute cheapest noodles are always the best.
I've never
Right.
tried like Indian noodles. Like it's like Maggie brand, so I know Maggie brand from like
Oh yeah.
growing up freaking Latino, but like I saw these and I was like, they just had it in a huge bin for 44 cents, and they're these teeny weeny little packets. They're actually really cute, and I was like, how much noodle really is this?
Yeah, you're like shit ton in your fucking cart. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of them. I've made 2. Now they're fresh from the heckin' stove, so I'm not eating them now. They're gonna cool off, but I'm ready for an adventure. I like Indian food recently.
Dude, I love Indian food. Oh my god.
Oh, so good.
Mm-hmm. A good curry, a good pakora.
Good butter chicken.
Oh,
You guys have that fantabulous place near you.
I don't know if we still have it. Which one are you talking about, right?
Oh, we went there before we watched Desperate Housewives.
Oh yeah, they got taken over by someone new.
No.
I know, I'm so sorry. I mean, Logan likes them. That's Monsoon. Like, it used to be a different place, but yeah, we got taken over. Actually, no, the place you're thinking of got taken over by the weird Baja Racing Sports fucking bar.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, we were sad too.
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
Heckin'. A legendary hang with you, me, and Maddie.
That was so good. Oh, that curry was so fucking good. God damn it. I love that place.
We have some pretty good curry places here.
Hell yeah.
There's an
standard
Ethiopian place near me. I really want to go try some Ethiopian food. I've heard it's
heck
very good.
Heckin', one of the girls at Sturbs was telling me, because it was her birthday, and she was going out for Korean barbecue for her birthday, and I was like, I've never had it. I've never had Korean barbecue, and I only ever hear great things about it. Yeah.
It's good.
Oh.
It's so good.
Oh. But yeah, no, Heckin' Logan here, and there's apparently a really good Korean barbecue place out in Burnaby that she like went to. So I was like, oh, okay.
It's very thin slices of meat, and so they melt like butter. And like either, depending where you go, when I was in Florida, they just gave you the stuff and you cooked it yourself. Which is like, it's fun. I like doing it that way. But here in ATL, Atlanta,
Thanks.
sorry.
They're like, for the Canadians. Like, we're like, we know. We know, you're good.
They'll come and cook it for you.
Oh, fancy.
And like, for me, it was a little jarring. I felt like I was robbed of the fun. Because I didn't know going into the experience. So I was like, yeah, me and my friends are going to... He's taking my tongs.
I know,
Hey!
in Maine, Vancouver, there's a... I had heard that there was a fire, so I don't know if it's still there, if they've fixed it up. It's a place called Gyukaku.
Ooh.
And it's a Japanese restaurant, but it's got a similar thing with the K barbecue where you cook the food.
Ooh.
Like, I've been there before with Jester. It's really, really nice.
Ooh,
So I'd say
many of them here.
Definitely give that place a shot. I know, like, they have an app where if you sign up for the app, you collect points and stuff. And I think just for signing up, unless they've changed that, you can get some free meat.
Ooh, hell
Free
yeah.
meat!
Free meat! Free meat!
Meat!
So
Free
I definitely give that a shot if you ever
We
get
are
the chance.
13.
Hell yeah. Oh, Ina, you should come visit again, and we could all go.
I would love to. We gotta see how like things are going, cause like I've
Y'all should come to Atlanta.
Like on not a Friday, so I can talk to you more than just being like, "Hi, I'm between streams." Like,
I got my PR card back because like I had to get it fixed, so I have my PR card all correct now. So
awesome.
now I don't have to worry about traveling. But then it's like I'm getting used to the new job and how much it's paying me compared to like what I used to make, and it's like, wow, I'm certainly feeling that. I used to get an extra 1,000 in tips, not that I no longer get. Like, I'm starting to feel it. So.
Yeah, no, zero pressure. Just want you to know you're always welcome and we love you.
Oh no, I would love to come visit, especially because like, the time that me and Jester were there, like we really liked it and we really enjoyed Annie Revo. So it's like we want to go back and like do stuff, but things are just getting so expensive.
Dude, it's crazy expensive to travel. Like, oh,
it's no joke.
And also, it's just expensive to just be in Vancouver. Like,
in Richmond, that's apparently really fucking good.
Ooh,
okay. I'm just out here with my little water gun. Like, I know there are Sword Art Online abridged fans in Atlanta.
Invite them.
It's not K barbecue, but it's got that same vibe. The fucking Alley 16 is so good.
Oh,
I literally drove past a fake Grand Order car. I know there are Project Mouthwash fans in these streets.
There are weebs here. Invite our friends. I'll say to Chase, because Chase reaches out to cons, so I'll be like, I have a special request to focus on Atlanta so we can fucking get at our girl. Like,
watching Save, I was safe, but I did almost like have a full body reaction to like Saber driving past me in traffic.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Like, dude, the first year we went to Anime Expo, it was big into Fate. Like, there was like Fate Grand
my
Order stuff
God.
everywhere, like giant fucking billboards and like cars and
yeah.
buses and shit. And I was like, Logan, like, I'm
I
gonna say
remember
you're
seeing
missing
the
out, but you're not
buses.
missing out because it's Anime Expo. like,
It's- Oh my
Anime
gosh.
Expo, the con everyone goes to that no one who goes to wants to go to.
yup.
I'll never forget when Logan, when we were at SoccerCon and we walked past those Fate cosplayers, and Logan was like, "Oh, nice costume," to the Saber cosplayer, and the Rin cosplayer was like, "That's my Baber," and just watching
That's
Logan
what like tilted him onto them because they said like
rotate.
they said
Yes.
something out of the background and he's like, one might call them Baber perhaps. They're like, oh my god, you watched that? He's like, yes, I do watch that.
I can't.
I've
my
never.
God.
That's the most
It
fun,
was
dude.
such
the
a
most
grin.
fun.
Being like, at that same convention, I remember I was walking with Spencer and Maddie, and someone heard Maddie and was like, "Oh my God, are you Kirito from SAO?"
Yep, every
Like
time.
SAO.
Like,
And Spencer, being an asshole, was like, "Yeah, and this is Asuna to me," and I'm like,
Oh my god.
That's
"He's
the
a
fucking best.
monster."
I have
It's
to wonder.
so funny.
I do have to wonder if that one Rin and Saber cosplayer, if they knew who they were talking to.
They for sure
No, he
fucking
told
did.
them.
Oh yeah, we did.
It
They
was-
gave us their card and everything. We chatted about the series. They
Oh,
run
yeah,
a
they
cosplay
took a
group. It's
photo.
there was a Saber and an Archer. They run a thing called Fate's Flare. I still have the card around here somewhere.
Oh, cool.
It's
They like
so
make
cute.
cosplay and they do like they go to different cons and show off their cosplays. They see them really nice.
I was really dorking
Yeah.
out. I was like, "Oh my God," because it's like seeing your friends
Actually,
interact with their friends.
here's a picture of them.
Yeah.
It was these two.
They're so good.
I just think it'd be really funny if, like, after Logan was like, yeah, I totally watch it. And then a little bit later, like, we, just like right now, we're talking about it. And then if they were watching and they'd be like, it was
That
the
would be
guy.
so cool.
I don't know.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, no, it's those two, and they had a Rin as well, if I remember right.
Yes.
Hell
That's the
yeah.
one that said Baber. That
Yeah.
was made him go like, "Oh."
Ow.
Heckin', there's a cursed timeline where they interacted, and one of them was like, "Haha, so when's the next episode coming out?" Like, what?
Yeah.
Logan just leans back and evaporates.
Aww. Now
Like
he'd have an
every time
exact
you
date.
ask, it
He's
gets
not,
a week
yeah.
later.
That's our rule, baby. Like,
An
The Kubo
angel
ideology.
loses its wings.
Serpus is asking when we're gonna do Fate cosplay, Braden.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, which one of us would be which?
I mean, it would
I
be up
kind
to
of-
you. I mean,
I
you
kind of
voice
feel
act
like-
one of them.
I mean, pull up.
No.
Either y'all can
I mean, I
be
could be
right or any day.
Sakura.
What's up?
Ooh, what's up, Aaron? Damn.
God.
Yeah, like I could be Sakura, but if we were gonna do like fucking Rin and Saber, I feel like you could fucking pull off Saber. Like, let's go.
With my little
Yeah.
armor. Carrie,
What?
why did we choose the heavy cosplay? And you're walking around as Rin, like, hey,
This is
I
like a
don't know
fucking
what's the
schoolgirl outfit,
program?"
just having an easy
Yeah.
time. Like, yeah, I'm good. The wig's kind of big, but
Oh
I'm
my
good.
god. I get too into cosplay. I was looking back at the photos
Dude,
and
you're
I
an
found
incredible
one.
cosplayer. Like, oh
I
my
found-
god.
I found the ones of when we did My Hero, and
Dude, don't.
there's a
Literally thinking about
picture
that
of
the other day.
me.
Mhm.
There's a picture of me straddling Maddie's leg.
Yeah, I got that.
"Ah!"
I've got that shit. Dude, I wanna
I'm like,
do that again
"Whoa."
because I was so like
Oh my
insecure
God.
about being Bakugo because of my shit fucking teeth, but now I got good teeth and I'm like, let's fucking smirk up a storm, bitch. Like, let's fucking get that Bakugo
Huzzah.
cosplay back on. Let's go.
Shout out to Aaron for taking photos of me at that convention.
Yeah, man.
Man.
You were so
Dude,
nice.
I'm so in the My Hero brain rot right now. Like, that's where my dopamine is. So I'm just constantly fucking thinking about Bakugos. So my brain is like, do I want to go into storage so I can just wear my Bakugo boots in August? I don't, but I'm thinking about it.
Okay, I can yell at you verbally. The outfit was not fabulous because it was part of your fixation. It was fabulous because of the way you arranged the clothing, you motherfucker. So take the goddamn compliment.
Oh, boo.
Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Crazy. Nah, dude, that's my fucking boy. That's my fucking boy.
I've been looking into salt and pepper wigs, and unfortunately, there are not too many. Friend, I'm trying to find something.
You might need to get like a gray one and then kind of put
take
like
Sharpie and be like.
I mean, I was gonna say hair dye, but if you want to Sharpie it up, sure. Like,
well, okay. The problem with hair dye is hair dye works with the natural fiber in your hair. It would have to be like a RIT fabric dye, which might not take into the hair because it's plastic.
Oh, makes sense.
You'd have to get like a real hair dye.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
I mean, a real hair wig.
A real hair wig.
Yeah. And those are expensive. Although it would be cool to have a human, a lace wig with real hair.
Yeah.
That would be. I have a couple of them in storage because one of the things I used to do was I would be on eBay and be like, oh my gosh, this opera house is auctioning off their old wigs.
back.
Bless you.
I'm back. I have my hot
Hooray.
dogs. I hadn't eaten before the game, and I'm way hungry.
Oh, I gotta get bingo.
Bingo
out.
squares.
That's
Bingo.
there.
I'm gonna inhale a hot dog, and then I'll be ready to go.
You won't even
Hot.
chew. It's really hot.
Don't fucking desanctify hot dogs.
I mean,
Hot dogs are lewd as hell.
We
like,
didn't desanctify. Someone else did. Fucking call them like the glizzy goats and the throat goats.
yeah.
I'll fight them when they do it too. I'm fighting you now. Fucking hot dogs are sacred.
I love a good glizzy.
That's so fucking filthy. Oh.
You can get 48 of those for like $9 at Walmart.
The best.
What
like
the
fucking.
fuck?
This is
That's
literally
crazy.
like almost a decade old at this point. But someone made like this weird fucking rage comic of two people arguing because someone's like. This fucking Donald Trump eating a hot dog. Someone's like, he the throat goat. And someone's like, nah, there's no way he could throat as much as Obama. That's Obama eating a hot dog. And they're like, no, and they just get in a fight over who's the throat goat.
That's incredible.
Like they could throw way more glizzies than him. Fuck you.
Yep. That's a criteria I want for president. Whoever is the throat goat, get on in there. I'll respect the shit out of you.
Can't believe Reagan's wife was supposed to be president.
Damn!
48 for $9 is a good deal.
That's a really good
48
deal.
for damn.
But I'm like, Anna, where are you shopping? Like,
Oh, Walmart.
there isn't one
Walmart.
close to us. God damn it.
Yeah,
Gotta go to like
you get-
Metro
Kroger has
Town.
pretty good deals.
Yeah.
Kroger is awesome because when you shop there, they give you points that go towards your gas. Like you can get gas at their gas station, and you can get
Nice.
free gas via
hell yeah.
Oh,
just
that's
shopping for groceries.
Dude, Spence
And
gets,
they give
like,
you the
mad
account
cheap
for
gas from like Costco.
Costco gas
Yeah.
slap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Our closest Walmart's in East Van. It's near where Logan and I used
What
to
the
live.
fuck?
Agony.
Isn't the closest one Metro Town?
Not
That's
much
considerably
farther away.
further.
Is
Yep.
it? Okay, never mind.
Metro Town's in Burnaby, which is further than East Van.
Oh, fair. You're right. You're right.
One we're talking about is like Renfrew adjacent.
Oh, alright, fair. Still a pain in the ass. Dude, I'm still reeling from fucking, I told you this, Logan. Fucking the Hot Ones with Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, and one of the questions was like, fucking, Ryan, like, what was like the worst injury you got while working the warehouse at the Safeway on 25th and Oak? And I was like, which fucking Safeway is that? And I was like, it's the one literally around the corner from us. Ryan Reynolds worked at a fucking Safeway that's around the corner from us. That's wild. That's crazy. Oh my fucking god. And Ryan Reynolds was like, that's oddly specific. At all times, fucking right?
Like
Like,
Deadpool used to work
goddamn.
here.
Fucking right!
Rolled up
Just
to
an
ask
employee who
permission,
works there
and
right
that
now,
place
like, holy
is a bit-
fuck!
It's a bit shit, if I remember right.
Oh, that sucks. Never mind.
Yeah, we
I'll
don't
take
like
it.
that one as much. We go to a different one.
I remember going there last time because it's like, oh, just change it up, change your pace, go in, and like all of their vegetables are just fucked. I
Yeah.
couldn't find anything else I wanted.
Mhm.
So there's like one good thing. They had like these massive 25 fucking dollar, like 3 kilogram boxes of chicken titties, and I just struggled to fit all my chicken titties in the freezer, and that was nice.
Yep.
But
A
I
good
said
time.
that.
It took me a second. I was like, chicken titties? Like I almost
See,
thought that
I'm
was like,
so
you
used
mean
to it.
chicken tenders, but it's like, no, wait, chicken breast?
There you go. Yep, the chicken titties. Yep.
Okay. It's like chicken titties. I never heard that before for some reason.
Dude, that's all we say in our fucking house. I'm so used to it now. Just being Safeway, being like, that's not a very good deal on the chicken titties. Like, just fucking.
Yeah, no. Freaking, they're expensive.
Yeah!
And
It's like fucking $14 for like 4 fresh ones. It's like, goddamn.
Oh no, I get like the 7-packs, and they're usually around $20
Damn.
for
See,
7.
I don't
and
go
And
through
I
that
am
much chicken.
done.
Huzzah.
I'm usually
proud
in
of
charge of the grocery shopping, and most of the time I'm like, okay, so like it's just me and Jester, and seven good-sized chicken breasts. That's like 3 meals right there that we
No,
can
for
make
real.
out of them, and then each
Nice.
meal lasts like 2 or 3 days.
Oh, sure. And you can freeze it if you really need to. Like, if you're not planning to cook it right there and then.
But I'm
That's what
definitely
we do
more
a
of
lot
a
of the time.
I'm
meal
definitely
prep
more
kind
of
of
a
person.
chicken thighs girl, though. I'm learning how to make
See?
Thighs
Korean
are
fried
great
chicken.
chicken.
I like a
Bulletproof.
titty over a thigh, like any fucking day.
Oh no, I love thighs and drums and wings. The dark
It's
meat for me is
true.
Nah,
So
dude,
good.
I like that white meat.
I am a fan
No.
of thighs.
Thighs are
Chicken is
juicy.
good too.
Yeah, I'm just
I
guys
am
I
big,
just
bro.
got an
bitch.
important email I have to respond to. Once I finish responding to this, I'll be good
cool.
to
We'll
jump
talk
back
about food more.
and
Oh
sexy
yeah,
ladies.
food.
Yeah.
When it comes
Listen,
to when
ladies
it
are
comes
also
to like
food. Like, it's a whole ass meal right there.
when it comes to a lot of like Asian cuisine that I've been learning how to make, though, they use a lot of thigh
Yeah, because
because
you can
it's a cheaper, juicier cut.
you can really
Oh.
abuse chicken thighs and they're still going to be really juicy. Even if you overcook them, they're still
Yeah,
good.
you can.
Yeah,
With-
whereas
with
chicken breast
breasts,
is like
they turn to gravel. Like if you overcook a chicken breast, it just becomes a
Yeah.
stringy, dry,
Yeah.
awful
You-
mess.
You can be
Well,
a
the
lot
thing
rougher
is-
with a thigh. You got to be kind of gentle with a titty.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm like
Catty.
because
Get
Jester is also a breasticle man.
Fuck yeah.
And like whenever we make breasts, we dry rub and grill them.
Same.
And
Gotta
that
rub-
kind of
gotta
like
rub up
that
that
that locks in all those juices.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it doesn't.
it
Not
does.
really. The juices will come.
Yeah.
Yeah, the juices are gonna come.
But again, with certain Asian
Way too horny
cuisines,
on this
they
stream. Fuck, dude.
they use chicken thighs, and it's like I wanna make like Korean fried chicken, and most recipes that I've found usually call for thigh. So
I need to bully Spencer to get his chicken drumstick recipe.
Throwback to
you won't
Spencer
share it.
yelling about Aaron's short hands.
Dude, I saw that. He likes chicken titties. Like he's fine with
Yeah.
that one, but it's like spubby and shoppies. I think the other day I said oppies, and he was like, "Did you shorten shoppers to shoppies to oppies?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, man." Like what?
Uppies.
eventually just gonna be peas.
Yeah.
Just next time
You
you,
want
go to
you
peas.
want go peas? Want go
Please,
peas?
please.
Peas. I need to find that clip of just. What are you saying? You say things all the time and expect us to know what you're saying. What are you saying? I don't understand
Yeah,
you.
in that clip, he makes a prodigious use of the word "we." We don't understand you,
And I'm like, I know what he's
that's
saying.
not true.
Yeah.
The people who need to know.
Yeah.
And the people who
Just
can't
Spencer.
match my power level merely can't comprehend it.
It's such a betrayal on Spencer because he's the only sane one in a mad world.
I don't know if I'd say that. He's chosen to date me. That's the epitome of madness.
So you have chosen madness.
Yep. You've chosen.
You have chosen.
poorly.
Die!
Man.
Oh, what a good bean.
Tell me,
Yes.
old friend,
He's
when did
so fun when
Saruman
he's
the
upset.
Wise trade reason for madness?
Well, I'm gonna make
Spencer's defense,
cauliflower
use the
rice.
royal we.
When
I
it- when
tried
he-
that. Apparently, I mean, I definitely fucked it up the first time I did, but apparently if you do it right, it does smell like farts for a while, which sucks.
I mean, yeah, unfortunately,
That's just
cauliflower has
cauliflower.
that.
Yeah.
Cauliflower has that thing with broccoli where it just smells like fucking butthole the whole time, no matter no matter how much.
I found out about broccoli is that there's like a gene you have with broccoli where you might not smell it or you might smell it more.
Oh.
Huh.
So like Totless, I was talking to them a long time ago and they're like, I fucking hate broccoli. It smells disgusting. It's gross. I don't know how anyone can possibly like it. And I'm like, I pretend I'm a giant eating trees because I'm a vegetarian giant.
Dude, there's a bunch of stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Like I did like fucking 23andMe and then it gave me like a whole bunch of fucking stats and there's stuff of like fucking if like cilantro tastes like soap to you or like if you prefer vanilla over like chocolate. Like it's a whole bunch of fucking weird gene stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh. All
Sorry
right.
for anyone that has the soap gene. I'm sorry you can't taste
Yeah, I
cilantro.
fucking
Yeah,
love
that's
cilantro.
I have
Oh.
I have it a little
in
bit, but I don't give a fuck.
everything.
It's never bothered me that much.
Just
I've had other things that taste
embrace
more
it.
like
Love
soap. I'm like, eh.
We love it.
Mhm.
Jester has the soap gene, and
Oh,
it
no.
sucks because it's like when we didn't know, because like whenever I would have like pho, I'd put my sprouts and all that stuff in there, and we didn't think about it, but he would always be like, "There's just something about your broth that tastes weird," and it wasn't until I
You're like, how
it
dare
wasn't-
you?
It wasn't until I made a chicken tinga, which is just like chipotle chicken for like kind of like a taco night. I was like, hey, here's a tostada. The way they normally do it in Mexico, even though I'm not Mexican, just in case people ask for some reason, but they eat it like this and they put cilantro and lime in it. And he was like, yeah, no, I'll give it a shot and I'll try to do it like the other way. And then he's eating it and he's like, this is good, but cilantro
So-
tastes
something
weird.
about it.
And I'm just like, no.
No.
And he was like, I was like, does it taste like soap? And he was like,
You're one of
it-
them.
He was like, it tastes like shit. And I'm,
Which?
and then I give him one without the cilantro, and he's like, oh yeah, this is bomb without that. And I'm like, no.
No. Touched.
I was like, honey, I cannot tell my family this.
I can't live my life not having cilantro. I don't want to embarrass you in front of them.
We talked to Mama Jester, and she's like, yeah, I kind of don't like cilantro either. And I'm just like, no, it was you.
You cursed him.
And I was like, no wonder. Because here's the thing, Jester also doesn't like Indian cuisine. He's not a fan of
No, what the fuck?
it. He doesn't like Indian, but here's the thing, Indian cuisine utilizes a lot of spices like that, and they also utilize cilantro a lot.
A lot.
So it's like, and
Oh,
it's
for
in
sure.
it. It's not something that, it's not just a garnish. It's in it.
in
It's in the
it,
sauces.
yeah.
And it's in the,
Side.
and it's like, no fucking wonder, because your
Sweet
genes
stuff.
literally mean you hate Indian food. Your
That's
genes have decided you
crazy.
can't eat.
Fuck
And I'm
that.
just like, yo, this gene sucks. And then he's like, I don't know. I think cilantro just tastes like shit, and your genes are making it taste good. I'm like, no, you're
Incorrect.
fucking wrong.
Fuck you, you're
Incorrect.
wrong.
You're fucking wrong.
Well, even if it tastes. Wait. That. Because. Never mind.
No.
No, what's up?
Give
What are
us
you
your
thinking?
thoughts. I
Yeah.
want your thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, if it still tastes good to you, but tastes like shit in general, like it still tastes good to you, so it tastes good to some amount of people, so it still tastes good.
It's the
The-
cilantro
if
we're
thing.
getting-
It's the gene
yeah,
thing.
If we're getting really
Again,
back and
it-
forth about it.
I mean, if you're just talking
Yeah.
about the perception of the statement, fucking tastes good. I mean, people usually want others to be, in concert with their tastes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, it's the
thing of, I
absolute
think-
worst.
When,
Me
when
and
someone
Spencer don't
argues
like
this
any of the
tastes
same
good,
shit.
they're not stating it from an objective point of view. The statement is more broadly, most people like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing of like, I think the soap gene is a minority thing.
Yeah.
Like, not many
Oh,
people
sure.
have the soap gene, so
Yep.
that's where it's like, no, all these cultures can't be lying. Cilantro's good
Yeah.
shit.
It's good shit.
and I will
yeah.
happily eat your cilantro for you.
Yeah, no, I
No,
fucking-
more
More for
than
me. Thanks.
God strike me down before he takes my fucking cilantro.
Dude, that's like where I'm at with
I
like
am
tomatoes.
done
Spence
my
fucking hates
stuff.
them, and I'm like,
so,
fuck you, you're
since
wrong.
we've been on break for about a half an hour, the food conversation is very enthralling. I do think it should end, and it is.
Wait,
we're
okay,
done.
real quick, I'm gonna do a thing. People in the comments, if you're listening, do you have the soap gene? do
you
like
have the soap
cilantro?
gene?
Yeah.
Yeah,
my God,
it was in the
wow.
That's the one I started watching.
Oh yeah.
Series.
No, for me
Okay.
it was Outlaw Star.
Nice. Nice.
Hell
Good.
yeah.
Good all around. Good
Hell yeah.
stuff all around.
Yeah.
Good job, everyone.
Proud of us.
We've done it. Handshakes
We've
all
done it.
around. Handshakes all around. Handshakes all
did it.
around. Handshake.
Check, yes. Yes, business deals, yes. Yes.
Yes,
Why
yes,
is
yes.
it wet?
Oh.
Back in we go. Alrighty, everybody. You are heading to the downtown HQ. Is there anything you are doing or saying as you head there? Doing or saying or doing? Or doing?
Trying to turn off my AC. I won't try to like fucking whisper to Desmond out of earshot of everybody else.
Okay, I'll deafen
possible.
myself. I'll
Okay, so
myself.
yeah. Fuck. Hey, you and Scarn were like in the backyard, like, just is he like suspicious of anything or like?
He was poking around.
What did you tell him?
It's just probably gardening.
Okay, you don't think he's like suspicious or anything?
He definitely is. But what are you gonna do about it?
What do I do about it?
There's nothing to be done.
Oh, crap. Do you think these guys would rat me out if they knew?
Probably not. If I'm being serious.
Okay.
I think if anyone's gonna rat you out here, it's me, and I didn't. So, you know, whatever that's worth.
It's worth a lot. Okay, I'm probably still not gonna like just up front tell them, but if it becomes an issue, then yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay, thanks again.
Don't worry about it.
Continue walking.
All right. Anybody else?
Okay.
No, I'm chilling.
No? Check.
Sick.
All right.
Where?
You guys arrive there. It is currently about 8-ish in the morning. You all have been up for about 2 hours as of this point. Adjusting the time. The time is important. As you guys approach
It is
the
so
large
early.
circular area that is the downtown HQ, as you approach the large building that is nestled into a rising cliff that is on the side of it. You spot a estate on the top of it, one that belongs to the governor of the downtown HQ, or of the downtown pit. As you move past it and into it, you once again re-enter the same place that Lawrence and Desmond were the previous night. And after some arrangement, you guys are sent to a room where you are to be met by Dendron. You are sent there to wait. Assuming that there is no issue with that, you guys arrive in it, a room that has enough chairs and such for everybody and a large table. As you guys wait, you would probably end up waiting about like 10, 15-ish minutes as Dendron is fetched and brought out of what he is doing currently. But eventually he does enter. I'm gonna grab the picture just because I can. I should have been grabbing it while I was talking, but I'm a fool.
He's a fool.
Fool who didn't do it.
I was lost in my own world.
I was. As again, the Dragonkin man, silver-skinned Dragonkin man, steps out. One of the few people you bumped into who is slightly taller than Skarn, just ever so slightly. As he walks in, you see him put out a cigarette.
My degen brain. My brain was like, Dragon Man, hop on board the Dragon Man.
Wow.
Hop aboard and take his plan. I'm done.
I don't believe you.
As he walks over and he takes a seat, he has a what looks to be a couple pages of parchment in front of him that he seems to regard as he sees you. Desmond, he then looks up to you. Desmond, thanks for getting here so quickly.
Yep, no problem. I was already on my way when a message got to me.
Young Lawrence.
Hey.
What was that word you wanted me to say?
I don't know. What was that word I wanted you to say?
Nonsense word that you told me.
I don't know. What was it?
You see him try to think for a minute. And he does not seem to be able to recall it.
He's not saying the safe word, Desmond. This is an issue, Commander.
I feel like some of us are not in the loop.
I'm missing something.
We'll tell you guys, this is a safe word just for him. We'll tell you guys the safe word once we're done. He needs to say the safe word before we give him any information.
I can't remember what the safe word is.
Isn't the fact that he knows the safe word part of this?
Yeah, wouldn't knowing the safe word also kind of...
Also, you said it was ridiculous, and, like, unless somebody actually would know the safe word, would they know it's ridiculous?
He made up
I know
words.
it's ridiculous.
Desmond, you think it's worth the risk?
It was late, and there was a lot happening. And you made up a nonsense word, and I've forgotten it.
I mean, those are all excuses that you could say on any day. Desmond, what do you think?
He shuffles the papers that he has,
He's just being silent, you're not saying anything.
locks eyes with Desmond. Richard ended up being fairly forthcoming, although the information is only somewhat useful, especially given the fact that this place has been, looks to the others. I suppose I should tell the entirety of your group. Just curious, Desmond, is this the group that you took with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then all of you should be free to know that we are going to be putting some responsibility on Desmond for trying to help us sort out the matters at hand. As you know, there is an imposter within the Undertow. We don't know how many others there are. He's been instructed to only take orders from me. And because we cannot trust many of the Undertow members apart from all of you, you are the only ones that we find may make use of this information without us having to assign additional oversight.
Ooh. Cool.
Last night, into this morning, we interrogated Richard. We uncovered a fair amount. Specifically, the name of our enemy. I'm not sure if you had found any of this out already. This cult that has infiltrated the pits is referred to as the Court of Decay. A cult that, on the whole, serves to worship the god of undeath, Gotham. This is just one chapter of it. The group that is here is not the entirety of it, but just a branch that has become interested. And apparently they've been operating around the town for at least the last decade. Richard doesn't know if they were here before then, but he knows they were here at least a decade ago. And they've been managing to keep a low profile and staying out of our way, which is concerning. Richard said that his job was apparently to cover up the cult's activities. He had discovered them as they were operating, and they initially wanted to kill him. He made himself useful to them, and he's been covering up their tracks ever since in exchange for a fair amount of compensation. And it seems that Richard did us something of a favor. According to him, this cult wanted to attack and capture people within the town, but he managed to convince them to use dead bodies from the hollow yards until recently. And looks up from his papers. I trust that you all know what they're doing with those bodies.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep, we've seen it.
They have pockets, apparently, in the caverns below, where they've been gathering their forces and setting up bases. They've likely abandoned them now. But they've been gathering servants to turn into undead, while also apparently gathering together a massive amount of undead to perform some large ritual. This is where the information starts to become mildly useful. We know that their command structure is that above all the rank and file members, there are 3, those who he contacted through his mirrors, who go by the title of Blood Reverence. And they are effectively those that are leading this area, this chapter of the cult.
And then they serve under an equerry.
Indeed. He has apparently only ever directly met one of them. A name that we know, unfortunately. Tanistane. You see this, like, sad-ish look come across his face?
You okay there, Commander?
Tanistane used to live in the town. They and several of their friends, a very tight-knit group, used to be with the BBTA. Then there was a cave-in. They were caught in it, and they were thought dead. Tanistane is a Firbolg. Used to be a very good man. At least he seemed to be. Very friendly. Treated everybody like they were family. We did a lot of work with him. I don't like to imagine that the version of Tanistane that I knew wasn't really him, but here we are. That may also explain why they understand the power structure within the Undertow. Tanistane knew it fairly well. There have been a bunch of them who have been coming from outside of the village. He seems to shuffle and continue onwards, like just going down notes that he has. The cultists seem to have been coming in greater numbers from outside the town as of recently, as if preparing for whatever it is they're doing. Richard said that he, despite the fact that most of the cultists come from outside, he can confirm, through Tanistane's word, that the 3 Blood Reverents were here already. They were apparently, and he quotes, born of Gilligan's pit. We don't know exactly what that means, but we take it to mean that they were likely recruited and promoted here. We also, unfortunately, have confirmed that Richard has no idea what's happened to Conglo. Apparently he prefers to keep such details away from himself. He knows they took him. He offered to Tanistane that he should take him as a subject or for fodder for his ritual or a bargaining chip. But he knows that he's likely not dead. Governor Conglo is likely still a captive. Everything past that point, and everything in between that Richard told us, we think he told us just to curry favor. The information I've just told you is all that we trust.
Conglo still at large.
We would like the return of Governor Conglo if we could. If all of you continue to be associated with this, which I would prefer that you were, one of your primary missions would be to find him and bring him back. If they have found this ritual ground they've been looking for, as Old Man McTraw has also given us some information on the subject, it's likely that they took him there. This ritual apparently requires a large amount of undead, near dead, and freshly dead. Conglo has likely been taken to stand among the latter of those. He also makes for a elegant bargaining chip if we overplay our hand. If we find them and wage too large of an assault, they could use him.
Rather avoid that if possible.
After scouring that mansion, the old McTraw estate, We put a lot of our effort into trying to uncover the exact route that those maps say that they took. Once we understand where they went, we would like you to follow them, Desmond. We'd like you to go for a dive, completely off the record, without any members of the Undertow knowing about it except for me. If possible, I'd like the rest of you to go with him. The purpose will be to scout and find this place where they are choosing to conduct this ritual, understanding what they're trying to do, and if Conglo is there, bringing back Conglo. Furthermore, bringing back any information on these blood reverents, and trying to find Tanistane and find out exactly what's happened with them. We worry that if we tell any other members of the Undertow, and I say we as in just I at the moment, if it gets to any member of the group that has infiltrated the Undertow, then they would be able to prepare a defense against you before you get there. I hope you understand the need for secrecy.
It makes sense.
Cool. Run me down the list again of what you want us to do. You want us to try to find Tanistane, research the blood revenants. What else?
Reverence.
Reverence.
Research the blood reverents, capture or take them out if you can, find Conglo, find the nature of this ritual ground that they're headed to, and find out exactly what it is they're doing.
Gotcha.
In more vague terms, find this temple and find out whatever you can that's useful.
I think we can do
Music
that.
to my ears.
Is there anything else I should know?
Leuna has been kept off duty until we can resolve this. They all but insisted that they should be taken off of the force after what happened. They also said that they have some things that they want to look into, given that whoever was impersonating them seemed to know them and who they were and use so well. They have certain personal leads they want to follow before they recommend we do the same. So Leuna is, I believe, going to be trying to get to the bottom of exactly what it is that has happened within the Undertow. However,
so she also
they
doing work off the books?
I've left it to them.
Okay, I just want to know if we should trust Leuna that we run into or not.
No, as with before, any orders that you receive not from me should be disregarded.
Okay.
Everything that is happening is being kept almost strictly between us. Regarding the research into those map notes and such, as far as the rest of the Undertow knows, they are only researching those to give us an idea of what's happening. No one has been told that I'm going to pass that information on to you. So, Lawrence and
I think
Desmond,
that's enough for me.
I assume that you'll be good to go. The rest of you,
Yeah.
you will be paid as if this is a normal BBTA dive. I'm going to speak with our liaisons at the BBTA, and they're going to organize some kind of cover story for you about a dive that will take you into the tunnels and keep you there for a while. Publicly, this work will not be with the Undertow. It will be a private affair.
Naturally.
Understandable. So when are we supposed to be going?
Well, according to BBTA regulations, from what I understand with your schedules, you are supposed to be off work for another few days.
Just a few.
But it's your choice. I understand BBTA members sometimes willfully end their 4-day vacations early. It's really on you. Give us until at least tonight to properly analyze the information about the tunnels. Once we're ready to pass that on to you, you can leave whenever you want to. The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The sooner you leave, at least, the higher the chance that Conglo will still be alive.
Understood. I'd like to talk to somebody about requisitioning some equipment.
What do you need?
I'd like to get some lighter armor if I'm going to go in. For one, to keep this quiet. As much as I love the defense it provides, you'll tap is scale mail. It's a bit loud for what we're doing.
I could get you some studded leather armor if you want.
Yeah, that and some ammunition, and I should be fine.
Can do. With that, I will likely check in with you all later this evening. Or rather, I'll likely check in with Desmond. He can pass on information to the rest of you.
By the way, sir, it was Catty Wompus.
God damn it.
Right. How could I have forgotten
Catty
Wampus?
Wompus.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think that is?
Oh, I wrote down Kitty
Awesome.
Wompus.
Yeah.
Catty Wompus.
I mean, yeah.
I gotta.
I mean, if you want to change it, we can
that
change it. If you
down.
want it to be Kitty Wampus.
Oh, I guess I wrote it wrong.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
CATWEMP.
I'm glad you like it so much, Pepper.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
My brothers would love that.
Changed his portrait and said Catty Wampus. Logan.
Yup.
It's T's, not D's.
Whatever I
Like a
fucking
cat.
want it to be. I'm in control here.
All right, if he comes at me, if he like slides a piece of paper towards me that says that, I'll be like, nah, that's wrong, sir.
So Desmond, to delineate matters, you were looking for lighter armor. I mean, there's a
Oh,
spare
you're gonna
pair of
get
studded leather armor going around. Anyways, but
What? I'm totally not wearing that right now. You said it looked like my other armor, right?
yeah, you can make it look that way.
I did.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Give yourself back ammunition. Let's say that we'll give you back your full 30 clip. Give you back all your ammunition for both your weapons as you are supplied with more stuff. I put studded leather onto your sheet. Ba-boom. With that,
Awesome.
you are all excused.
What's your evenings looking like? We have at least until tonight before we hear anything back from the commander.
Well, I should probably head home. I haven't been back there, and I was given express calls from me pa.
Makes sense.
Is the orders from the commander the like next thing we want to do? Because we have like a lot of stuff on the docket, but this seems important.
Well, once we go down, I mean, it takes us closer to whatever this latch temple, latch key, kids thing that Pepper's looking for.
Nonsense.
And I agree with his assumption. The faster we move, the more likely it is Congo will come back alive. So we should
let's probably
put
rest up and then first thing.
put the fire to our heels on anything you want to do in town beforehand, because we don't have long before our next dive.
Stock up on rations and stuff, I guess.
We'll do that when we go to the BBTA.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I want to do. And check in on my mom. That's about it.
All right. So what is
Hello,
everybody
Pepper.
doing?
I've got some personal stuff I want to do. So I'll have to step away for a little bit, but I can catch up with you guys later.
I can head home if you want some privacy to do your personal stuff.
If you want.
I mean, I don't want to impose on your private stuff.
I just don't want to be, stuck inside the house.
Yeah.
Unless you want to interrogate that Maurice fellow about whether or not he's the one who left that bag there.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna ask him if he left that for me.
All right, you take care of that. I'll
Okay.
I'll head back your way beforehand.
Okay.
All right. Lilia, Pepper, Scarn, how about you guys?
Yeah, I'm headed back to home.
Pepper is like still engrossed in their book of like notes about the lockbox. Probably going to go back and keep working on this.
Grab Pepper.
He thinks.
Whoa.
Ah!
I'm gonna need you for this one. Or
Oh,
rather,
no.
I think I can help you with your problem too.
All right.
Huh.
Oh yeah. Sure.
All right.
I think Lilia's gonna do a heckin' hot spring.
So you going with Skarn then?
I guess so. I know that there's like the pit spring, and then there's the Isthium residence.
Oh, you want to head to the big old communal one? Yeah, absolutely. You can go there.
Yeah, the springs.
Ooh.
Capihado Run Springs.
The
Hell
Capihado
yeah.
run
You wanna
ones
pull
are the
up?
Domphus dip, which are those are the ones that are run by Skarn's family. The pit
That's
spring
my
is like a big open natural one.
It's like a big public kind of micro lake.
Yep, that is a big old hot spring.
Big old micro hot.
We'll go to the pit spring then for this one time.
Okay.
Let's start and have family time.
All right, you go there. You head over to the pit spring, and you, effectively, as you enter into this large steam-filled area, which has large holes that have been dug upward up to the surface to allow steam to escape from it, so it doesn't flow into the rest of the area. You head there. You head to the warm, rocky outcrops of the pit spring. There's a few people there already. There's always at least a couple of dozen people that are in this place. Most of them being Capihado, most of the time, as is their nature. You head in and you relax and you spend your day there.
Yeah.
Skarn. As you head back to the dip, you get there at about 9 a.m.-ish. As you head in, you see that they are just now effectively opening up the place. As you come in, you see your mother is carrying towels and blankets and stuff around the area. As they see you, they stop. Oh, Skarn, you're back!
Hey, Mom, what's going on?
Just doing the usual. It's very good to see you. I'm very happy you've returned.
Yeah, sorry, we've had a lot of stuff going on after we came back. Wanted to come back immediately, but we had some stuff to take care of. Don't worry about it.
These things happen. Have you bumped into your father yet?
Nope, just walked in, just saw you, said hi.
He
It's
said
about
that-
where we're at this point.
He said he wanted to speak to you by tonight. I assumed that he would want to meet with you at the Temper after work, but he's not going to be into work until about noon. So he should be over at the Temper right now if you wanted to go speak with him.
Yeah, might as well get it done with now.
Indeed.
Probably
Once
got
you're done
another
there, if you're
mission
not
to
doing
do.
anything with your day, would you mind helping out around here?
No, it's easily. I could do that.
Thank you.
I have seen a little bit of dust up here. Yep, nope, you guys cannot get up to these high points. Yeah, I got that.
So cute, my god.
Oh, do you head over to the Temper?
Yeah, I'm heading back to the Temper. Walking on back.
As you head over to the Temper, it is far from opening. As you
No, not at all.
as you
Not at
open it up, you see your father is in the middle of the large dojo-like room that constitutes most of the building. You see him. Seems to be sweeping. Seems to be sweeping it up. As you walk in, his back is to you. He stops as he hears the doors open. Slowly turns. One Capihado eye looking at you from the side of his head. Earlier than I
Hey.
expected.
Yeah. As soon as bro walked through to get me, I basically came here. Sorry I couldn't make it immediately yesterday, but we had a lot of stuff going on. A lot of loose ends to get done. So, you said you needed something from me? You were saying you had something to tell me about.
I have
Me.
friends within the BBTA and the Undertow, and they've told me some things about what's happened over the past couple of days.
Okay. So how much do you know?
That there is danger within the pits. and that you have become wrapped up in that danger.
Yeah. It's part of the job, I guess.
You know that working for the BBTA is a risky way to live your life, right?
Of course. What else am I supposed to do? Just rot? I'd love to keep working here, but like, look at me. I don't fit here. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta do something.
Do you plan to continue to be a part of whatever it is that's happening here?
I mean, I plan to live, Dad. Of course.
He heads over to the side of the room and he puts a broom, the broom that he has against the wall. He then heads over into the back, and you hear some movement as he reemerges. As he comes back out with a rug under one arm, folded up, and he appears to have a case in the other one, a very small sealed case. He walks over to the middle of the room, and he puts the case down, takes this rug, fans it out. It's very small. It's like the size of a towel. Puts it on the ground, sits on the other side of it, opposite side of it from you, crosses his legs. And then he gestures with his hand out to the other side of it.
What's all this?
I have a gift for you.
Oh. Kind of weird time for a gift. What is it?
Sit.
Sure. Skarn sits.
I would like you to make a choice for me. And he reaches over and he pops open a lock on this little case and opens it. And you see him very slowly reaches in and he takes out and puts one at a time on this little rug that he's put out in front of him. He puts what look like 3 scroll cases, 3 bound scroll cases. Just one after the other in front of you, equidistant from each other. Within these scrolls are instructions for techniques that you could learn to utilize. Each of them may prove useful to you if you were to continue down such a dangerous path. However, I would like you to choose one, knowing that some of these may be beyond your ability, but that is for you to decide. And he gestures to the first one, which would be on his right, your left. This scroll should be well within your abilities. It should be well within the mastery of a patient student. He then puts his hand on the one in the middle. This one would be difficult to utilize, but a tempered mind of intermediate skill would find its use. Then he puts his hand on the other one, which would be on your right, his left. And this one would require mastery of one's mind and talents. Its lessons may be beyond your ability. I do not wish for you to take all of them, as training like this takes time, but I wish to give you the opportunity to choose which you would like to take.
So, one would be pretty easy, one's kinda more hard, and the last one probably would be impossible. Huh. I can't, investigate these or tell anything about this, right?
He does not seem to be opening them.
Alright.
I wish for you to gauge your own ability and make your own choice. I will not be there to help or protect you on the path that you are on, so I need to trust that your heart knows what to do.
There's a lot to think about right now.
The most dangerous choices you will have to make will not be ones that give you time to think.
Of course. Well, knowing what I know, I gotta take the middle one.
Do you wish to take the scroll that would pose some difficulty, some complexity, but likely be of use to one with a discerning mind?
Well, I want a challenge, but I also want something useful.
He reaches over and he takes the other two and he puts them away. He then turns and pushes the center one toward you.
Am I able to open it?
Yep. You reach over, you take it out, and you find that there is within this scroll case, as you unfurl it, you find that there are actually 2 scrolls that are together bound within this thing. These are manuals of esoteric techniques, which mean these are additional focus techniques that you can learn.
Okay.
You'll only be able to, each day you have to spend a 1-hour period refreshing your knowledge on which one you wish to learn, and you can only have one learned this way at a time. So every long rest, if you have multiple, you got to switch out which one you want. This one, your choice, has 2. And the intermediate complexity that comes with it is that you're going to have to pick which one of these at any given time you want. I'm going to throw them both onto your sheet. One is called the Manual of -0. The technique is called -0. And the other technique is called heart purification. And they are both now in your inventory. Each one explains how they work, and then at the very bottom of their descriptions it says what the technique does.
Interesting.
And if you have any questions about those, you can hit me with them whenever you want.
Okay. So I have to, like, take time, an hour or so out of the day.
Yep. You
To
have to
read.
take an hour to read one, to memorize it, and then you have it prepared, and you can use it, or its
For-
effect just takes place until the next time you complete a long
Until the
rest.
next time.
Then you have to do it again.
You have to
Or
choose
until the
other
next
one.
time you spend an hour using one. Then they're not used up when they're used.
Oh, so I can, if I have time, I can take an hour to swap to the next. Okay.
Yeah, just every time you take a long rest, basically, pick one of these techniques, and you can use it until next time you take a long rest.
Okay.
It just becomes one of your focus techniques.
Cool.
All right.
Can
One of them
I,
isn't
like-
one you use. The necrotic one,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go over them. -0 necrotic.
active-
It just,
yeah.
if you have it prepared, you just become resistant to necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, if you have it prepared, you can you have advantage on saves to avoid or stop being poisoned or paralyzed. And as an action, you can spend 2 focus points to target yourself with the effects of lesser restoration, or 4 to target yourself with greater restoration. I will throw those spells at you.
See, you
That's
didn't need that
crazy.
armor of
That's
necrotic
incredible.
resistance at all, baby girl. You're
You're
good.
doing it. You're gonna live.
I'll die. I'll find a way.
No.
Justice, please.
Just please.
I'm not doing it intentionally. This is what the dice want.
All right, and I'm just going to.
Okay.
These are what both of those
Mhm.
spells do, and you can only target yourself when you cast
Yeah.
them this way. All right. And who knows what would have been in the other ones? Woo, scroll cases gone away.
scroll
There they go.
Ah,
Was this the best option?
They
The
didn't.
worst?
They,
The
no, no, no,
middle?
no, no. There
Who's
was
to say?
nothing. There was nothing there. No one knows anything because other choices don't exist in the world. You only get the one that you choose.
I punch my dad in the face and I steal both of the scroll cases.
Yeah, literally. Fuck you, old man. Runs away. It's like your mom's just like, hey, how you doing? I'm running out with like weird legs.
Yeah, she's definitely not your
Yeah,
friend.
with a bleeding nose, stopping. No, he's like, no, I did the same thing when I was there.
He's
He
like,
wakes up 2 hours later on the ground.
he passed.
Wow.
Just like I did when I was young. You will be strong.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. So,
All right, so I'm yoinking these. Am I? I'm in a place where I'm just gonna be here for a long time anyway. Can I just take some time, read this fucking art purification for me right now?
yeah.
Since I'm going to be working here for the day.
Yep. So the way that we can turn them on and off is we can just equip it in your stuff, which I just
In the
did for you.
little. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Which should, if I've coded it correctly, if you go down to, if you look at your actions tab, any techniques that pop up for these, there's like going to be a little thing called, I'll move it to the top, esoteric techniques. Just open
found
that,
it.
and the stuff's in there.
Yes. Nice. Got it.
And then you're just going to spend the day effectively training and getting used to these.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend that time. I'm gonna do that,
Desmond.
and eventually go back to my mother.
Yeah.
Oh.
Desmond, we cut back to Lilia. Lilia's out there in the big old pits, heckin' pit spring, just having a good time. Having a day off.
Woo!
You having a good time, Lilia? Being in the hot spring? Being a bunny in a hot spring?
Yeah, living her Disney princess life in the hot spring.
Yep.
Floating by, and also starfish. Just.
There's, considering how long her hair is, it's just fucking everywhere. She's living her
Yep.
Little Mermaid. She's living her Ariel Little
go!
Mermaid life right now. She's being a total water bunny right now, though she had to like freaking wrap her ears somehow.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's got a whole technique
in a little
using her
hair
ears.
cap.
Yeah.
Like a swim cap, but it's
Yep.
like all the flowers, like synchronized swimmers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got like her weird version of a happy hoodie.
Alrighty. As you do that, so I have a feeling that you are taking Lawrence to the temple. Would that be correct?
I mean, I was gonna go fucking question Maurice.
Heck in.
But,
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
not Lawrence. Pepper.
Yeah. I was like, what?
You're guiding Pepper.
I'm not taking Pepper to the temple. No,
Oh, where are you taking
Oh,
Pepper?
uh-oh.
I'm taking Pepper to the College of Drifting Echoes.
Oh shit.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
And what do you?
I don't know
To
where
do 'em,
you're
bitch.
taking.
What's the goal
I
here?
don't know anything.
Well, I mean, it's one of the most famous bard colleges in Bretia. If anyone's gonna have any idea how to fix your puzzle box, or not fix it, I guess open it, they'll be there, and I gotta talk to them about some stuff.
Sure. I mean, might as well try. What are you gonna ask them about?
None of your business is what I'm gonna ask them about.
You ask a lot of questions for someone who won't answer them.
You don't answer a lot of questions for someone who asks them back.
I literally can't answer most of them.
I don't know what that means.
You'll see sometime. It's striking. A little uncomfortable.
Sounds terrible.
Alrighty. As you take them to the College of Drifting Echoes, you approach it as you walk up, ascending to effectively the highest point in the downtown college, which doesn't take you much time at all considering where you're coming from. Oh, Hiccups. What's up? What's up, Hiccups?
Don't die.
Probably in the bingo somewhere. Someone's got bingo. As you head towards the College of Drifting Echoes, the sound of instruments playing, it's ringing out pretty clearly. It's pretty early in the morning, so it's not being terribly raucous. But as you approach, you do hear people preparing. You see instrumentalists are tuning their instruments. You see some of them playing. You start to hear singing and vocal warm-ups coming from parts of it. And you hear a mild murmur as you see a bunch of relatively scholarly-looking individuals walking about within this building, this large, very open concept building that is mostly a massive garden out front that has a large fountain in front of it that then extends back with paths leading around it. And at the back, there's a large, singular, college-like building, like a very large institution that has various balconies and such erupting from it. One such notable balcony above the entrance, looking fairly exquisite. This is probably the most ritzy, elaborate building in the entirety of the pits, with maybe the exception of some of the higher-up estates. As you're entering, no one really seems to pay you any mind. As you just walk in, what is your exact goal? What are you trying to find?
If there's any sort of administrative area, I'd look for that, since this lives in order and assumes that they have one. So he'd walk around looking for someone in charge. Beyond that, just keeping his eye on things going on.
Roll me investigation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Investigation time.
He's
Come on, buddy.
something up.
He's cooking something up. That's a total of 13.
As you wander about the area, dragging Pepper along with you. Pepper, this sort of environment is not entirely foreign to you. The clamor of people here, the slight higher density of more scholarly individuals, it somewhat puts you at ease. It's something that you've been around before. And Desmond,
I couldn't cut it.
as you search for a symbol of authority or someone who knows what they're talking about, you catch an individual down a hallway as you enter that you recognize basically immediately. A woman, an elderly elven woman, named Headmaster Caspian, the head of the college. You see this elf who, as elves do, is graceful in her old age, but is pretty well known to be pretty up there, even by elven standards. Despite this, she has fairly long silver hair, skin that is far more resplendent than basically anybody else in the pit, as she is one of the few full elves who live here, if any. As she moves about, dressed in the colorful colors of both a headmaster and a minstrel, as she is both. A large mantle and robe falling around her as she moves, dragging a bit behind her on the ground. You see her before she sees you. What would you like to do?
Headmaster, hello. Excuse me. Over here, down here.
Oh? Sorry, I'm afraid that I'm not terribly well acquainted. Have we met before?
No. That's probably for the best. Most people don't want to meet me. Hi, I'm Desmond Brandybarrel with the Undertow.
I see. I'm sure you know, but I'm Headmaster Caspian. I run this facility and have for quite some time. How may I help you?
Well, I had a few questions, but more pressingly, my friend here has a interesting piece of evidence that we've been trying to get heads or tails of, and it's been eluding us. And I figured the college might have some puzzle-minded.
I'm figuring it out.
Sure, but the College of Drifting Echoes is home to some of the brightest minds in the area. Hell, if not all of Red here. So if anyone could help us figure it out, I think one of the bards here might be able to give us a hand.
It's true.
I could use assistance.
Very well
It's
renowned
true.
for our ability to keep track of historic events. We have many friends here who came from the Itonian capital, and if anybody are reverent of history, it would be them.
Well, that's great, because that was actually, one of my theories is that it could be specifically like a time period, and it could be like the way that the stars were aligned with the different eidolons in the sky, because, we have those astrological symbols up in the sky of the eidolons, so I figure it could be in position of, like, if you're thinking that the sun is the west. I don't know. It's like a running theory of mine. I've got a couple of them. I don't know.
Desmond's just looking back and forth.
What is it
I have no idea what they just said.
What is it in regard to? You want to know the constellations related to the eidolons, but for what?
I pull out the puzzle box. Sorry. We're trying to solve... Excuse me. We're trying to solve this puzzle box.
Oh, I see.
We have reason to believe that whatever's inside might have pertinence to an ongoing investigation.
And I noticed that they have all 12 eidolons here.
set up
And then
in
they've got-
groups of 4.
Right. And then I noticed that it's the moon, sun, and setting sun. And at first, my thought was, well, shoot, a lot of Eidolons have, like, motifs of the moon. I mean, you literally have the moon temple down here.
Kindly, would you accompany me to my office?
Sure.
Like a moment of your time, haven't seen this. Would you care to accompany us, Desmond, or is there somewhere else
That's
in the
perfect for
facility?
me. No, I think that would be exactly what I need.
Wonderful. All right. Follow me then.
As she walks away and leads you guys up a flight of stairs up at the back of the college and back around. And she brings you to a very large room that you can tell is connected by a very large open concept sort of door, and behind it to that balcony that I referenced before. She takes you to a very large desk. This room that you enter into is very wide, has effectively enough room you can put a whole stage of performers in here. On each side of it, there is a wall that is just a massive set of shelves that have books lining it from side to side, from top to bottom. She walks over behind what looks to be an oak desk, sits down, refers to some chairs. As she does too, she also puts her hand out and taps the table in front of her. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to get a closer look at it. I might be able to help you.
Sure, let me just... Alright. Yep. I put the box on the table.
You put the box on the table. She gestures
Yeah,
to
and
the
I,
seats.
like, pop up on one of the chairs. Yep.
And she reaches over, and as you put it on the table, she takes it, turns it towards her, and begins fiddling with those dials, moving them. You hear the clicking of each one as it shifts from place to place.
I love that sound.
It's very tactile, yes. I'm curious, where is it that you found this?
From my understanding, it was delivered to them by a person of interest regarding an ongoing investigation.
Oh, that's quite mysterious.
Yes, it's got my attention enough that we came here.
If it wouldn't upset your sensibilities, would you mind for a moment if I attempted a bit of magic?
Oh, please.
She puts her hand over it, and then just slowly starts tapping rhythmically. And you can't quite tell what she's doing, but as she's tapping, the sound stops being the sound of wood tapping. Also, I should totally change this to... Where are you? This is basically the Bard College music, so why do I not have this on? So she starts tapping it, and as she does, the taps slowly go from being the sound of nails on wood to sounding like a drum beat that is echoing around you, and as it picks up and begins to find a rhythm, she slams her hand down on it. Not like slams, but just presses her whole palm against it, and there's a massive drum beat as you see magical energy wrap around the box. And then you hear this massive crunching noise as if a lock had turned. This huge boom that echoes out around all of you. There's a brief disturbance as some dust kicks up just off of the table. And then nothing for a moment. The sound dies out. She puts her hand on the top of it, tries to open the top, and finds it doesn't. Well, that answers one relatively obvious question. This is impervious to being opened by magic.
I figured as much.
Oh, you should be excited by that fact. Anything that is protected
figured
to
as much.
such a degree must have something very interesting inside of it.
That's what I was thinking! You get it.
And so you're wondering if I have any ideas about what the dials and the symbols at the center of them might mean.
Right, because I have my theories, but then I have my questions.
Indeed.
Because, like, I'm not like a cleric or like a bard.
Well, I suppose I must ask then, do you think that if you found out what was inside of it, that'd be a bit of fun? Are you enjoying the chase and trying to figure it out?
Yes!
You do seem awful keen to get inside of it.
whatever's inside's gotta be good if they hid it under such an intricate lock.
Indeed.
And then I'm kind of learning something as I'm doing it, so it's like an adventure with a benefit.
Well, I can tell you 3 things. The first is that I vaguely recognize the construction of it. Whatever this is, it was clearly taken from some old ruins that were beneath the pit. There are several old places where things like this exist, several old sacred objects that were contained by things similar to it. A civilization that is long since gone, but has left us naught but stories, and certain objects of theirs were protected by means like this. Whomever delivered it to you must have been an adventurer or a member of the BBTA. Perhaps they're trying to get you to open it for them before they take it back. Wouldn't that be fun? So, whatever's inside is likely of great historic value. The second thing I have to tell you is that, and please hold your breath when I tell you, I'm relatively certain I know exactly how to open this. The exact combination is relatively obvious.
Oh my god, you have to tell me. I need to know if I was even close.
Well, there's the third thing.
She, like, puts the puzzle box back in front of you.
I would be ever so happy if when you did manage to eventually figure it out on your own and open it, if you tell me what you found inside. Because the third thing is you seem to be awful invested in it, and I wouldn't take the joy of figuring it out away from you.
Play a dirty game.
I believe that the act of trying to open this would be far more valuable than simply having whatever's inside. I would not steal that from you. I'll tell you this, it's only about the Eidolons.
I only know about the 8 remain and the few that serve beneath them.
Right.
The 12
Which is the other
symbols
ones I
are
don't
in
understand.
reference to the 12. The traitorous Eidolons, the Twilight Authority, have been scrubbed from much of our history, but there are several possibly fictional Eidolons. These extra symbols you likely don't recognize. They're based on that. They were there.
Twilight, are those ones going to be in the sunset one then?
Who's to
Sounds
say?
like Twilight.
Oh my god!
But
Pulls out her
Right.
notebook.
Dun
can
dun!
I help?
Eureka!
I'm happy to have helped. I think I said something useful.
Do you have an idea of what the combination might be?
There's some parts I'm still fussing with. I mean, if you could answer, I do have some questions on what you figure some of these are.
As long as it doesn't give away the game, I'd be happy to.
Well, like for Moon, I've got 3 of the 4 figured out. I just need to get the 4th. I figured to Quinn with the ritual of the Emerald Sky, or whatever it is. Your god with their moon temple nonsense. Not nonsense, excuse me. Phew!
You got used with all your bullshit, anyways.
And then I put Vestius here, because, like, I guess they seem like a god that do things at night.
I would say if you're looking to the sun, moon, and the setting sun, and trying to associate them with the domains, you might be on the wrong track.
Oh. Alright,
Also, none of these symbols are related to Chan Karagosh. Our local deity of the moons is a mere lesser god.
Oh.
None of
Well,
these
forgive
symbols are
me.
theirs.
Its message was strong enough that I mistook it. Let's see. What other theories did I have? Could be maybe like oldest to newest?
Well, the Eidolons are all equally old.
Right. Well, if we're thinking about west literally, the sun sets in the west, so that one would be going west, but they're all in one place on the box, right? Some of these theories I wrote before you just, like, sent me the picture.
They're all in a
of
row
the-
on one side of the box.
Oh, phooey. Okay, nix that one. Scribble
I
scrolls
believe you
that one
might be
out.
on vaguely the right track, but I don't want to give away any more that might ruin the surprise for you when you figure it out. So I'm afraid I should leave you to it from there forward.
I'm gonna get in this damn puzzle. Well, thanks for saving me the adventure, I guess.
You're very welcome.
Gives me something to fuss with when I'm not working.
Is there anything else I can help the Undertow with today?
Not the Undertow, but me personally.
What do you need?
I wanted to know a bit about the college. I've got a cousin who's taking care of a neighbor kid, but they're probably not going to be able to keep him in for too much longer, just expenses and everything, you know. And so the kid's a bit of a prodigy in the way of musical magic and whatnot.
Could I venture a guess that you're talking about Lawrence?
No.
You've heard of him.
I have. As far as those who train here go, Lawrence is definitely.
Well, let's use him as an example.
All right, let's. Somebody like Lawrence, yes.
I just wanted to know if there was like residency on the college for formally introduced attendants, or if they were people who just lived about the pits themselves.
Well, for someone of the approximate age of one Lawrence Valoran, if a guardian were to give us permission to take care of them, and they were to dedicate themselves to the college, then yes, there's absolutely living quarters here. We would need to know, of course, that whomever was taking care of them was all right with them staying here. And there is work that could be done around here if they wish to make any kind of living. Many of our students also work as faculty.
Makes sense.
After all, we are here to learn eternally.
Yeah, so I wanted to know a little bit about that. Their situation's not quite the same. They're, unlike little Lori, this person's not got any relatives left. There's an attack, something from the woods. I don't know the specifics. But I was looking at seeing what kind of onset and tuition and things they might need to prepare them for something like that. I just want to get all this to them. I'm going to be writing a letter this evening.
We focus on 3 things here, often all at once. The first is a willingness to know and to understand history. There's a great deal many mysteries to be uncovered, and we are huge proponents in gathering old stories, making sense of them, making nonsense of them, and trying to pass them on to make sure that they're not forgotten. The second thing that we focus on is musical aptitude. The ability to perform is very important because we believe that history only lives if we can make it entertaining enough to be remembered. So everything outside the results of war, famine, and death have to be something that people want to keep in their minds. So anybody that is willing to pursue a career in performance, be that acting, performance by way of instruments, or singing, or anything that could carry culture forward, we are very happy to entertain here. And the final is the magic that comes with those things, is the rare talent that the ability to understand song and the emotion behind it allows one to use to vibrate into existence the many effects, much like the one that you saw just now. Any that are willing to pursue the sort of magic we can teach here and have a mind for it, we are willing to bring on as well. Anyone who has a keen interest in any of those 3 things is welcome among our ranks.
All right, I think that's all I needed.
Very good. Young friend, I'm sorry, did I get your name? Regards, Pepper.
It's Pepper.
All right, just Pepper?
Just Pepper.
I hope that whenever you do solve that, you will bring it back and show me. And if you have any interest in any other faculties or services the college might be able to provide, I certainly hope we see you again. Best I can tell, because I do have a relatively good eye for people that are within the pit, even if I hadn't made their acquaintance directly. You don't strike me as a pit goer. You seem like someone who's relatively new.
Yeah, I'm new in town, yeah. I would love that. Wow. Really? Like your facilities and stuff.
Feel free to come by and ask us for help anytime.
Cool.
Just bring Potato along. I'm sure he'd love it here. Unless he's scared of music. There's lots of, like, tubas and stuff.
No, he likes music. He's just stuffy about it.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, they seem to like you. They follow you around everywhere.
I don't see the
I'm sorry.
correlation.
Your name is Pepper, and you have a friend named Potato.
There's a cat.
Hmm.
You saw him near
Potato
my
up
place.
top.
in the
A cat
Hillman
named
pit,
Potato.
And I think it's adopted them because next time I saw Potato, he was up in Uptown.
Oh, I see.
It's a bit of a trip for a cat to make.
How very interesting. Well,
We should go.
if that is
Yeah,
it,
we
then
shouldn't
yes.
keep any more of your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you again.
Thank you. This proved most entertaining. I hope you both have a good day.
You too, Headmaster.
She nods and sees you out of the office. Doesn't leave. She beckons somebody else that's in there, a relatively flamboyant-looking minstrel, to see you guys out to the front. And as you guys leave, as you walk through that central garden that exists in the front of it and by the fountain, you briefly catch just her standing, not up on the balcony, but you see her behind a large window that constitutes the entrance to it, a door, glass pane door. I don't know why I can't talk. You see her watching as you guys leave, relatively happy.
Thought we could at least give them some entertainment.
You're too good, Desmond.
What?
Lori's lucky to have you.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Hmm.
And Laura.
Entertainment's good. They are bards. They need something to gossip about.
Alrighty. And with Lawrence, with you heading, I presume you are heading towards Low Market.
Mm-hmm.
I know I want to get to your stuff, but we have just passed about 3 hours and 15 minutes.
That's all good.
And in an effort to not make this go too long, I think I'd like to stop there for the day
Ooh, okay.
before you head to speak to Maurice.
Ooh, that makes me feel like, dude, that's either gonna be like a, yeah, no, it wasn't me, or it's gonna be a big fucking thing. Like, I'm
With
so
all of you
excited.
having done your things, for the most part, the rest of you commit to what you're doing for the rest of the day. You commit to spending your time with your families, bathing. Probably not going to bathe the entire day, I presume. But heckin', having an R&R day, spending time with your families. Heckin', going about your duties as you wait for orders from Dendron. Lawrence heads singularly alone towards Low Market to find out if the mystery items were in fact left by Maurice. And that
Why'd
is
you
where
say
we'll
it
pick
like
up
that?
next time.
Lawrence heads singularly alone. Why did you
Singularly
say it
alone,
like that?
devoid of allies or backup, is going to speak to Maurice.
God! Oh God!
Blood Reverend Maurice.
Yeah.
No.
Blood drips from the ceiling.
What if the
Uh-oh.
M wasn't Morlane? The M was Maurice.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many characters with M names. Logan's done this on purpose.
No,
It's not
Lawrence,
fair.
Maurice is actually, it's,
Mortana stain.
yeah, Maurice is actually a nickname. It's short for Tannistain.
Maurice Stanistain.
Of course.
I knew it.
Writes down
Fucking knew
Maurice.
it.
Of course, Maurice. If you add in, if you rearrange the letters and add these 23 letters, and switch them around, it spells out, I am Blood Reverend Tannistain.
God damn it! I should have known!
Fucking.
I'm smarter than this. How did this happen?
Can't believe that halfling question mark was a fearball all along.
God.
An excellent disguise. Fucking. Yeah, that's where
got
we're gonna.
my ass.
That's
You know what? Game recognizes game, Maurice. Fucking take me out. Like.
Oh, jeez. And credit button.
If I'm gonna go, this is the way I go.
Yeah, I mean. Well, I lived a long life. 10 years old.
Credits. I said credits. I hit the button. Oh, fuck. They were almost there. Damn.
But
Dang
did you do it right?
I did.
I don't think you did. It didn't happen, so you
I
didn't.
summoned thee. I summoned thee. Credits.
Come to
There they
me. I need you.
I need you to die.
Oh, God.
Bleh. I'm also getting a bit warm down here. Which is also why I'm like, I'm good to maybe
A little
take
bit
break.
warm.
Yep.
Gonna take a
Correct.
race for a little bit.
Ain't got no fans on. Haven't had Red Bull. Tired, warm.
Damn.
Yeah, wanna go get an
I
energy
ate
drink?
I think I'd like to go to Shoppers, yeah.
Ate way too early.
Everybody else, make sure you come back and you join us next week when there's going to be probably this, and then I'm probably going to be like, and we skip ahead to tomorrow. Fucking is probably
That's
what's
crazy.
gonna
I don't know what you
happen.
mean.
Oh,
what you mean.
jeez. Gosh. And I'm not in any particular rush here or anything, but I believe YouTube side, that is where I'm going to cut things off.
Not in a rush or anything, but Aaron, who the fuck are we rating?
Yeah, right, but get the fuck out of here. God, I'm so tired.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
YouTube
YouTube.
side. We'll see
Goodbye,
you
YouTube.
next week.
Love you.
You're loved and appreciated.
Oh, if we start multi-streaming, goodbye YouTube side's gonna take on a different meaning. I'll have to think of another thing.
Oh,
to say.
yeah.
Goodbye, VOD side.
Shit.
There you go.